has been absolutely terrific, and he is seizing his moment, let's put it this way. 24 years old. He is from Katy, Texas, the hometown now for years of Roger Clemens, and I'm sure he grew up knowing all about Roger Clemens. This is his second year in the big leagues. He's had 7 starts over the last couple of years. Fastball, good fastball, change-up. He can change speeds. He moves it around. He's got a good cutter. I think these numbers are incredible. Lefties, and this is not a lefty pitcher, lefties hit 171 off him and no extra base hits from right-handed batters. Not one all season. And he is here because Brandon Woodruff is not. Somebody in their clubhouse said we might have to rethink this at some point because he's scheduled to go back, but maybe you do something else now. All right, here we go. We are coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth, and as Trent Grisham steps to the plate, stepping up to the microphone is the radio voice of the New York Yankees. Here's Dave Sims.
All right, Susan, thank you very much. Happy Mother's Day out there to everybody, and it's go time here at American Family Field in Milwaukee as the Yankees try to avoid being swept for the second time this season. Tampa Bay did it back on April 10, 11, and 12. Here's Trent Grisham, 176, 5 homers, 23 runs batted in, looking for his first hit here in the series. Young Logan Henderson, right-hander, first pitch. As a cutter's in there for strike one. First pitch of the game is brought to you by Alliance Orthopedics, New Jersey's leader in ortho and sports medicine, helping patients live better every day.
Kind of interesting, the last team that swept them, same kind of team. Tampa Bay, Milwaukee, very similar. A lot of running, a lot of pitching.
And timely hitting. How about this? And proved it yesterday. Milwaukee now number 1 batting average, runners in scoring position, 293.
Whoa.
Here's the next pitch to Grisham. The 0-1 pitch. Checked his swing. Long hold by Sanchez. Didn't get the call he was looking for. Ball 1-1-1. So Grisham looking for his first hits, and a lot of guys in this series. A lot of guys are in the same boat. He's 0 for 4. Shortstop playing up the middle. That's Joey Ortiz. Outfield straight away for Grisham. Here's pitch. Swung on back this way. Got to make a play.
Right underneath us.
Boy, that was another couple of feet. I would have had to make the play. Usually those screens are high enough that we, in a lot of places, not everywhere. But
not here. We've had quite a few coming back here.
Yes, indeed. 1-2 here to Grish. Swing and a miss. A breaking ball down in the dirt. Strike 3. And a good start for Logan Henderson. He's 6'2", 209, and 24 years old. And Susan detailed 7 big league games under his belt this year. AAA Nashville, 10-4 with a 3.59 and 18 starts. 18 games, 15 starts.
And that was a great changeup. We said his big 2 pitches are the fastball and that change, and that's what he gave a steady dose of to Grisham.
Ben Rice looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 9 the first 2 games. Pitch inside, ball 1. But Ben having a tough time getting going. He's still highly ranked in all the leaderboards in the American League. Looking forward to seeing Rodon on the mound here. See if the Yankees can get him some runs early. There's a pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. So the Yankees got mizzed on Friday. Jacob Mizorowski was just dominant, throwing 1,000,000 miles an hour, going 6 innings, striking out 11. And last night, the defense in the bullpen let the guard down, and Milwaukee came back with a win. Next pitch to Ben, way inside, 2-1. It's not like the Yankees didn't have opportunities last night. They were 3 for 14 runners in scoring position.
And the one that they'll regret is that bases loaded, nobody out in the fourth, and they just got 1 run.
Absolutely. 2-1 pitch here to Rice. And it rips one foul, pull side down the right field line. 2-2. Ben using a pink bat. I'm sure we'll see just about everybody with a pink bat here today.
That pink batting gloves. Gary Sanchez's chest protector is bright pink, and the helmet and the knee pads.
And how about Aaron Boone's wearing the bright pink pants with the socks pulled up high. Here's a pitch to Rice, swung on, line drive right field. It's hooking, and run down out there by Blake Perkins. Going towards the corner, hit it hard, but it stayed up, and Perkins showed some really good wheels to run that down for out number 2.
And Perkins just came up a couple of days ago when Brandon Woodruff got hurt. Both are members of the at one point or another, the Yankees farm teams. Brandon Lockhart was there for a long time.
Here's Aaron Judge DHing today, half a day off, hitting 260, 615, homers, 29 runs batted in, 1 for 6 in the first 2 days here in Milwaukee. This young man saying Judge, here's a drive deep to right. It's hit hard. It's hit well. It is gone. Straight away right field. Aaron Judge powers another first-inning home run, and the Yankees have an early lead, 1-0 here in Milwaukee.
And what I just said about he hasn't ever given up an extra base hit to a right-hander, well, that's gone. 373 feet, went out 104 miles an hour.
Aaron Judge, that home run number 16, RBI number 30, 1-0 Yankees.
First Yankee homer brought to you by your local Kia dealers. Visit kia.com to discover movement that inspires.
That man, any ballpark, home runs are all over the yard. And smart hitter. Here's Cody Bellinger, 1 for 8 in the series. Tough couple of days for him. And first pitch down low.
Tough couple of days for everybody.
Mm-hmm. They're shut out in the first game. And only 2 runs. Yesterday. Boy, that was tough. That was tough. 3 runs yesterday. 4-3 Milwaukee. Here's 1-0 to Bellinger. Pitch outside. Bellinger leads the American League in triples. Base hits, he's 6th, 10th in total bases. He's doing a nice job playing. And I like what Aaron Boone said to you in the pregame show. Hey, I can put him anywhere in the outfield.
Put him anywhere, right? It doesn't matter.
2-0. Check the swing pitch up high. And 3-0 to Bellinger.
And we'll see if he walks him. We'll see if my little theory is coming through. A walk after a home run.
You've hit on that a lot.
It's just, this year particularly, just really obvious.
3-0. There's a strike.
He's waiting.
Down at the bottom of the zone.
So for Judge, 4 homers in the last 8 games.
I believe it's his 92nd first inning home run as well.
He's got 10 home runs in 18 games against the Brewers.
Here comes the 3-1 to Bellinger. Check this swing. Ball 4. There it is.
There it
Ring
is.
the bell, Susan. A walk after a home run.
It's uncanny, particularly this year. Just noticed it all the time.
I'll bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. 206, 4 homers and 13 runs batted in.
Of course, that was the first walk of the game, brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com.
Jazz looking for his second hit of the series. He's 1 for 7. Left-hand hitter against this young right-hander, Logan Henderson. First pitch. Up high at the top of the zone. Got the call. Strike 1.
I was telling Aaron Boone before we did the manager show, that game last night reminded me of 2002 and those years around when the Yankees couldn't beat the Angels.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Sean Figgins and Eric Ibar and David Eckstein.
Right. 0-1 here to Jazz. Breaking ball outside, 1-1.
It always happened at the end of the game. All of a sudden, something would happen. They'd get one guy on and things turned into chaos.
Somebody makes a bad pitch,
Yep.
a bad throw. It's the cutoff man, you name it. All those little things that kill you. Here's 1-1. Bellinger chased back. High throw.
And then Garrett Anderson would hit a home run. That was,
God rest his soul.
Yeah.
He was a heck of a player. And I don't think he had a lot of national acclaim, but those in baseball knew who the heck he was.
Because he was very quiet and he didn't want to talk. He didn't want to talk.
Hey, how are you?
Yep. But when he left
would be a lot.
But yes, yeah. Hi. Then, of course, he did pre and post, and he was
delightful. Of course he did. There goes Belly. Takes off. Here's pitch. Taken for a strike. Throw down to second. High and late. Stolen base for Bellinger. He's now 5 out of 7, and he's in scoring position. And Jazz Chisholm has a 1-2 count. Good jump.
He was a really, really good jump. Gary's throw was a little bit high. I think if it was lower, he might have gotten him.
But Garrett, it's so funny how we've seen a lot of guys over the years don't want to talk to the media. The next thing they're working with us.
Right.
There's the 1-2 pitch in all sports. 1-2 pitch here to Jazz. Swung on, popped up, foul territory, third base side. Rengifo does not have a play. It bounces on the roof of the Yankee dugout.
Well, I know the roof isn't white, but it's really hard to see the ball. The guys were talking about that. It's very different. They're out looking up.
Unlike yesterday, there's no sun about it. Left fielders are catching it in the first, 3 innings yesterday. Brilliant sunshine. And the left fielder, Churio, I think it was Churio yesterday, he was trying to get into the shade, give himself a chance. Here's the 1-2 to Jazz. Bellinger out at second. Here's pitch. Fastball outside. Ball 2-2-2. Next stop, Baltimore for the Yankees. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Day off Thursday. Play at the Mets over the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then Toronto for 4. Tampa Bay for 3 at Yankee Stadium. 2-2. Check this swing. Top of the zone. Third base umpire Ortiz said he didn't go. Full count.
And seeing those two teams back to back. Wow.
Oof. Tampa Bay and the Yankees, a lot of our Southern friends used to say, like to say, it was a flat-footed tie. Top the American League East. Tampa Bay at 25-13. Yankees 26-14. Toronto 7.5 behind. They're under 500 at 18-21. 2 out. Full count here to Jazz Chisholm. Runner at second. 1-0 Yankees here in the first. Here's a pitch. Swung on, bouncing ball. Foul, first base side.
Well, Toronto got off to a bad start last year. They didn't start winning till around July.
Like July 2 when we got there. Remember that?
Canada Day, the George Springer game. Yes, I remember it well. Wow.
What a series that was. Bellinger, good speed out at second base. Henderson comes set at the letters, the right-hander. Pitching to Jazz Chisholm, swing and a miss. So Jazz Chisholm strikes out, runner at second. That'll end the inning for the Yankees. They have a 1-0 lead thanks to Aaron Judge's home run, his 16th of the season. Milwaukee coming to bat on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit
Barnes Firm reminds you this copyrighted broadcaster is presented by authority of the New York Yankees and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees. If you're injured, one call to make, and that's to the Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys call 1-800-8-million for a free case evaluation.
An exciting moment for Carlos Rodon, his first pitch of the 2026 season. A lefty deals. Fastball down and away, ball 1 to Jackson Churio. Churio at 444, just came up. Coming back from injury, 444, no homers and 3 runs batted in. Rodon coming off a very, very good 2025. Next pitch is in there for strike.
There we go. 90. I'm looking at the velocity because they're looking at that. 96 mile an hour in that first pitch. J.C. Escara has that same hot pink Catching gear on.
It pops on TV, I'll tell you. 1-1. Here's pitch. Breaking ball missed outside. Rodon last year tied with Garrett Crochet with 18 wins. Second most in the major leagues. Max Fried had 19. Rodon, a fast worker. And a 2-1. Pitch swung on and fouled back behind home plate. So 2-2. Churio went 1 for 5. He got a big RBI infield hit 10th inning last night and went 1 for 4 in the first game. Rodon tied for 4th with Fried in innings pitched last year, 10th in strikeouts. Tied for 2nd in games started with 33. It's in the major leagues.
Already he's taking a timeout?
The Churio right-hand hitter. He's got 3 doubles on a ledger. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Worked outside, missed. 3-2. And talking to Carlos the other day about his minor league stints, he says, I missed the chess game that you have up here in the major leagues. Those guys are just, as Matt Blake told you, out there just hacking. 3-2 pitch. Up and away. Carlos not happy with himself. He walks to the third base side of the mound. So he walks his first batter here in 2026.
And that's why you can't look at what happens down in the minor leagues, because pitchers, if nothing else, they set up every other pitch. The minor leaguers aren't looking for that. They're looking to hack away, as Dave said.
They're looking to impress and show what they can do, right?
Yep.
There's Bryce Terang having an outstanding season. Shows bunt, a beauty, third base side. Fielded by Rodon. Throws low, but dug out by the first baseman Rice and going to cover third. Good job by Caballero and by Escaro. But a sacrifice bunt by Terang, their best hitter, moves the runner into scoring position.
That's their game. That's what they do. They do it as well as anybody. Nice play by Rodon there. McMahon was coming in, but Rodon took it in.
Tampa Bay and this ball club, more than anybody, puts the bunt to good use.
I'm really not used to hearing Timmy trumpet in the middle of a game. It really is a little disconcerting. I'm looking for Edward Diaz.
I know.
He's not here.
You're looking for the door to open out there?
The door to open.
1-0 Yankees here in the bottom of the first, and a Judge home run. His 92nd first inning home run. 92nd career first inning homer. Here's Contreras. Sac fly last night, won the game in the 10th. Here's first pitch from Rodon, and it's in there for a strike.
Yeah, there's a slider. You're starting to see what is working.
Contreras did just what he had to do last night in that situation. Bases loaded, put it in play, and he got it up in the air down the right field line.
So good at it. They really are.
Here's the 0-1. Here's pitch. This down low, 1-1.
You know, this is why they're in the playoffs every year. You look at the roster and you say, really? But everybody has a role on this team, and everybody knows they're going to play almost every day somewhere.
21-16, 4.5 off the pace in a tight Central Division race in the National League. Breaking ball swing on a miss.
All right, that was the 13th sacrifice bunt from Milwaukee, tying who? The Rays for the most in baseball.
And again, what happened? He got it down first attempt.
That's a good point. That really is a good point. They do that well.
Next pitch, down in the dirt, 2-2.
All right, so far it's the changeup he's trying to get that he hasn't got the feel for yet.
Yeah, going back to the point you were making about these guys, they're tied for last in home runs with the Giants at 25 in the major leagues. But they do all the other things, and they're not. I was telling my wife about this. They're not. I mentioned it on the air. They're not an all-buzz team. They get off physically. You're looking at them like they're just a bunch of regular dudes.
Right.
They're not that big.
No, not at all. Not at all. They're all the same size.
Yeah,
too.
I mean the Yankees get off the bus. You go, whoa, 2-2 pitch. Bluffs a throw to second. It steps off.
You know, it's interesting because one of the things I was talking to somebody in the front office, and I said, everybody buys in here. And he said, if they don't buy in, they're not here. It's the only way that they can win is the kind of baseball that they play.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Full badly.
Love it.
And Contreras is out. First strikeout of the season for Carlos Rodon, 2 down.
And it was on his very special slider, which he's got. He always has that in his back pocket. That never goes away. That was on the ground when he swung. First strikeout of the game is presented by Weichert Realtors. Don't settle for a good agent. Go for a great one at Weichert.com.
You know, it's something else, too, that They're getting ready for this series. I mean, this is a golden age since the turn of the century, golden age of Brewers baseball. Here's Gary Sanchez, and breaking ball in there for a strike. I mean, these guys have made the playoffs a whole bunch of times since 2000.
You meant 2000, turn of the century. I'm trying to think.
Oh, come on. I'm not going back that far.
Rob Deere, all those people, the Harvey Wallbangers, they were pretty good.
Here's the next pitch down low.
Don't you find it strange that somebody says the turn of the century? They're talking about 2000?
Well, I wrote it down, and as I'm writing it, I was thinking that. I know exactly what you're saying.
I'm going to go nuts because I didn't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I knew you'd react like that.
Harvey Keene was pretty good. Those guys were good.
It was really good. But we've lived through a turn of the century. We're going to tell you, it's accurate. 1-1. There's the pitch to Sanchez. Right-hand hitter, breaking ball in on his hands. Point being.
The pitch is called the ball. The catcher is challenging.
All right, the catcher challenging. Since 2000, they've made the playoffs 08, 11, 18, 19, 20.
Call is overturned. New York has 2 challenges remaining.
He's good at this, J.C. Escala.
Oh, he's very good. Yes, indeed. So Sanchez, a 1-2 pitch coming here from Rodon out of the stretch. Takes a look at the runner at second who's dancing around. And comes to the plate. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss. It's that slider down and in. He just overmatched him big time. Sanchez down as Rodon strands a runner at second, and J.C. Escara goes to meet him at the third base line. Addle baby. 1-0. We go to the second. Yankees on top on a Judge home run. WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by G.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit.
This is Carlos Rodon, and you're listening to New York Yankees baseball on the Fan.
1-0 lead for the Yankees as they look to avoid being swept here in Milwaukee. Glad you could join us here. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. Here in the second inning for the Yankees, McMahon, Caballero, and Spencer, 6, 7, and 8 in the order against young Logan Henderson in his first venture against the Yankees in his young career. McMahon swinging the bat here last 16 games, 327, 2 homers, 9 ribbies, and 7 runs scored. Good sign. And he hit a ball yesterday, straight up the middle, a ground ball up the middle. Hit it hard, too. Matter of fact, brought in a run in the 10th inning. First pitch to Mac. That's ball down low, ball 1. McMahon hitting at 227, 3 homers, and 13 runs batted in. Like we mentioned, there's 16 games, a 327 clip. From the stretch, Henderson deals. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That's that changeup. There's a nice little move coming in on left-handers. 6-0 win for Milwaukee in the first game, 4-3 last night in 10. 1-1 to McMahon, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Goes back to that changeup, 1-2. It's a good pitch.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. He's not supposed to be here this quickly. But that's what the guys were talking about in Milwaukee clubhouse. They're going to have to rethink this because Brandon Woodruff's not too far away. They're hoping on this homestand.
Yet another team we see with multiple injuries to pitching staff. My goodness. 1-2 pitch here to McMahon. And here it comes in on his hands. Got a piece of it. Fouled it off right up the third base side of the batter's circle.
There's a great article that y'all should read by Mark Sanchez in the Post about struggling Ryan McMahon going up to Aaron Judge and saying, Cap, what do you got? And the two of them started working on his swing and working in the cage. And this all happens right before Ryan started hitting. So
1-2 pitch, swing on, slicing drive, going left field, out of play.
One of the things that's really good about this particular team is that, you can go over to the best hitter in baseball and say, what do you got for me? And they worked on things, and Judge and McMahon in the cage together, and look at the results. Look at the results, what he's done so far.
1-0 on a Judge home run. Here's the pitch to Mack, and it's fouled back. So this would be pitch number 7 coming up. Leading off here in the second inning. Carlos Rodon on the mound. He walked his first batter, gave up a sac bunt, but then got out of it with a couple strikeouts swinging. So finished off coming into the second inning, feeling really good about himself. Here comes the 1-2 to McMahon. A pitch in on his hands, and he fouled it straight back.
Today's Acme Markets home run payoff contestant is Frank C. from Cheshire, Connecticut. Frank will win a $100 Acme Markets gift card for every homer the Yanks hit in the second inning of today's game. Visit WFAN.com/Acme for your chance to hit it big.
McMahon readjusting his gloves. Puts that left foot in the back line of that left-hand hitter's box, and he's ready to go. 1-2. As Logan Henderson comes set. Milwaukee right-hander. He deals here. His pitch swung on, deep drive down the right field line, and hooking foul.
Not by much. Second deck about 10 seats in. Just a tiny bit early.
Pitch number 9 coming up.
They're making him work, so that is very good for as we go on here.
1-2 pitch. Inside for ball 2, 2-2.
Fastball cutter. He's got he's at, 32 pitches. There's nobody out here in the second inning.
This will be pitch number 10 to McMahon, trying to get something going here in the second inning. And the pitch. Off the fist, little blooper. Going back third baseman, Rengifo makes the catch. He outran it. What a good play. Luis Rengifo is a guy you love to have in your club. He's not a big banger or anything, but, man, you name a little thing, he can do it.
Yeah, and he annoys people. He's their version of Caballero.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he really, when he lost a lot of playing time with the Angels because they were bringing up all these kids, and I'm glad he found a place because he's a valuable, and he's a veteran. He's a valuable player.
Switch hitter, play anywhere on the infield. Here's Caballero.
He's a pest.
Caballero got on the bus today. He was wearing a tuxedo. He looked great. Didn't have a shirt, but just the gold chain. I was like, dude.
Where's he going?
I don't know, but he looked good. He said, you like it?
I
said, yeah, he looked good. You'll see him on the plane. He had the tux.
Whoa. Okay.
I was impressed. Spencer Jones on deck. Takes pitch to Cabby. Checks a swing, but it's in there for a strike. Caballero 2 for 5 in the series.
Caballero has the different colored pink socks on, sort of rings of different pinks up to the knees.
Those are the ones that Booney's wearing, too.
Pink guard.
1-1. And here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch, hit to center field. Going back is Mitchell, going way back on the track. Hits the base of the wall. Bounces up. Caballero easing into second with a one-out double. He hit that a long way. It's 400 feet to dead center field. He hit it just to the left of that 400-foot marker.
And first person to give him the high sign from the dugout, of course, is Ahmed Rosario.
Boy, Jose Caballero, his 7th double, and his batting average coming into today up to 258.
And he's playing out of his mind lately, just playing great.
There's Spencer Jones, a kid looking for his first hit. J.C. Escara's on deck, brought to you by TimberTech Decking and Railing. Everything wood should be, so visit TimberTech.com.
But, boy, was he upset about that bobble in last night's game at the end of the game. He never does that.
Talking about Cabby, yeah. Here's Spencer Jones. He, too, with the pink bat. First pitch. Swing on. Line drive center field. He had the pitcher ducking. First hit for Spencer Jones. Here's Cabby. The throw is cut off. And Cabby slides in head first with the second run. First hit for Spencer Jones, and the bench has erupted.
This is amazing what's going on. Med Rosario is calling for the ball. Give me that ball. They're up there. And they were up on the top step, banging on the railing, and Med Rosario came out. Give me that ball. Give me that ball.
Boy, that was a bullet. It had Henderson ducking for cover.
Yeah, Dad's all relieved. The families, they're still here.
That's good stuff.
That's great stuff.
Love to see. You know, they say the ball screams coming off the bat when he makes contact, and what a smile on his face. 2-0 Yankees. And here is J.C. Escarra. Looks an off-speed pitch for ball one. For strike one, beg your pardon.
And of course, in spring training, he was hitting home runs out to Dale Mabry.
Those are some serious pokes.
So you like it. First hit, first RBI in the same swing.
Here on Mother's Day, May 10, 2026.
Mom's in the audience here.
Pitch to JC, swung on and skied to short left field, going back to shortstop, coming in the left fielder, shortstop calls him off. That's Ortiz making a play, calls off Churio. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Well, he was insistent that he had it all the way. Luckily, the left fielder listened. That's Churio.
They're still smiling. Mom is smiling so much she doesn't know what to do. You have to stay there. It was filmed, so they're looking at it again. That's great.
Tell you what, it was hit with authority. Henderson's 6 foot. He's glad he's not 6'6". It might have taken his cap off. Top of the order. Here's Trent Grisham. 2-0 Yankees. His throw over to first. That's close. He just got that right hand in.
And by the way, if you haven't been paying attention, he can steal some bases, too. He is really fast, Spencer Jones.
He's 6'7". Andrew Vaughn's a decent-sized kid, and he looks like one of Charlie Brown's teammates.
It was the funniest one. I looked over, and Judge was at third, standing next to Rengifo.
Oh, yeah. Grisham struck out to open up the ball game, left-hand hitter. Jones not a big lead, doesn't go. Here's pitch, swing on, bouncing ball right side, and hits Jones. And that'll do it for the Yankees.
Well,
so couldn't get out of the way. The ground ball probably is going to be fielded by Terang anyway. But, hey, he got his first base hit, and he drives in his first run. It's 2-0 Yankees. We go bottom 2 here in Milwaukee on WFAN. Yankees radio driven by Jeep.
This week.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow, Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
86299.
A lot of happenings here at the ballpark in Milwaukee, American Family Field. Here's Carlos Rodon. He's got a 2-0 lead, and first pitch to Andrew Vaughn down in the dirt, ball one. Rodon's first game of 2026. Got his first couple of strikeouts, first walk, too. And Spencer Jones got his first hit and RBI in the big leagues. Next pitch, swung on, deep drive, left field, hooking way foul. 1-1 to Vaughn, who's hitting at 287, 1 homer and 4 runs batted in. 5, 6, and 7 coming up here with Pat Murphy's Milwaukee Brewers. Down, quick worker. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. A good bite on that pitch. Slider going down and in. Ball and 2 strikes.
Drive Around the League is brought to you by Audi. Visit your local Tri-State Audi dealer to experience the all-new 2026 Audi Q3 today, or visit AudiOffers.com.
1-2 pitch. Down low, and Yes just took a shot of Jones. He's still breathing hard, and he had a big smile. He's out.
Well, he's hugged
right
everybody.
Field, Judge, he's digging it.
He's still smiling in right field.
2-2.
I'd smile too.
Pitch to Vaughn. Fastball missed inside. Ball 3.
Okay, Washington and Miami 2-2, bottom of the 8th, bottom of the 4th in Cincinnati. Houston's in, no score at all. Philly over Colorado in the 4th, 5-0. Kyle Schwarber again.
Rodon pitches, and Vaughn swings, fouls it off. First base side.
Again and again. Kyle Schwarber, homers 15 and 16. Bryce Harper had his 10th. Cubs in Texas just underway. Jamison Tyone against Jacob deGrom.
Here's Rodon, 3-2 to Vaughn, swinging a foul off. Third deck, first base side.
Other games that have started. Junior Caminero hit a 2-run homer, his 11th of the year. Tampa Bay is leading Boston 3-0. They're in the 4th. That's Nick Martinez and the rookie Peyton Tolley. Athletics
3-2 here. Rodon, Devon, the pitch. Up high, ball 4. That's his second walk, a leadoff walk. Devon here in the second inning. Yankees up 2-0.
Athletics in Baltimore tied in the 4th, 1 apiece. Luis Severino against Keegan Aiken. Toronto 1-0 over the Angels. They are in the top of the 5th. Their only run scored in the bottom of the 1st. Jose Soriano against Spencer Miles. Minnesota and Cleveland 1-1, bottom of the 3rd. They're in Cleveland, and Seattle's leading the White Sox 1-0. They are in the 2nd.
Here's Rengifo, switch hitter, batting righty against Rodon. First pitch up high, fastball, ball 1.
Interesting pitching matchup there. Seattle's throwing Logan Gilbert, and the White Sox are throwing their ace, Davis Martin, who's 5-1 with an ERA of 1.64.
And nobody had that coming.
Nope.
1-0 pitch to Rengifo, swung on and hit foul. Right side, count at 1-1. Rengifo hitting at $179, no homers. 11 runs batted in. He's got 8 doubles.
A lot of people didn't see anything about Chicago White Sox coming. They're playing well. And a kid hitting home runs every day.
Mooney?
Pitching.
Mooney's killing.
Mooney. Nobody wanted Mooney.
1-1 pitch. And Rodon Dale's pitch, swing on him, fouled straight back. 1-2. First pitch, bottom of the 2nd. 86-mile-an-hour slider, brought to you by Optimum Fiber. Famously fast fiber introduction. 2-0 here. Yankees in the 2nd inning. Judge with a first inning home run, his 92nd career first inning home run. Spencer Jones, an RBI single in the top half of the 2nd inning. Here's breaking ball, swung on, popped up, right side, out of play. Luis Rengifo. He's a career 1 for 6 against Rodon with a home run. And as for Rodon, career in 5 games against Milwaukee, a 2-1 record of 2.42 ERA. 1-2 pitch here. And swing and a miss. That biting slider down and in. Man, oh man, that's a good pitch. Struck out 3 of the last 4 batters. Yeah. There's 1 down here in the 2nd.
And on that slider each time, that's on the ground. He is throwing that slider. They just absolutely keep swinging as it's hitting the ground. The Brewers have those hot pink belts on.
There's Garrett Mitchell, another left-hander. Left hand hitting, and first pitch up high, ball 1. Mitchell at .216, 1 homer and 21 runs batted in. These two teams pretty close in batting average. Milwaukee 241 as a team 12th. The Yankees at 240 at 16th in the Major League rankings. Here's pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back. 1-1. In terms of runs scoring, they're right next to each other as well. The Yankees are 4th in baseball in scoring. Milwaukee 5th. Run prevention, the Yankees are 2nd to the Dodgers. Milwaukee's 4th. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. 1-2 to Garrett Mitchell. Mitchell 1 for 4 in last night's game. Came on late in the first game and went 0 for 2. He's 1-2 here. Rodon trying to put him away. Here's the pitch. Missed outside. 2-2.
Yeah, that one he had zoned that slider. He wasn't going after that one.
Good to have Rodon back in the rotation, ready to go. 2-2. Man at first. Here in the second inning. Pitch swing and a miss. Struck him out. Rodon with his fourth strikeout. There's now 2 down here in the second inning in this 2-0 Yankee lead.
That slider, that one actually was a strike. He's got 2 also, like a lot of the great pitchers do. That one goes out of the zone. And the other one goes down on the ground.
Blake Perkins, switch hitter, batting righty. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a foul off. Goes off to the right side. 0-1. Perkins hitting at 106. No homers and 5 runs batted in with 3 doubles.
And in 20 games, he's been up and down a couple times. Just came back yesterday.
Here's the 0-1 from Rodon. And a pitch. Swung on, bouncing ball right side. 2-hopper to Jazz. Takes his time, throws to first, and that'll do it. Nice inning for Rodon after the Yankees put another on the board in the top half of this frame. We go to the third. Yankees 2-0 here in Milwaukee on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow, Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for...
Back here in Milwaukee, Yankees have a 2-0 lead. Ben Rice about to lead off against Logan Henderson. Third inning brought to you by Spectrum Fiber-powered internet, the most reliable internet you can count on. Rice, hard hit liner. Hooking drive into right field. It was run down by Perkins. First AB. Here's the ball. Swung on and bounced off the screen, first base side.
Yankee fans, shop the New Era Authentic Collection at the Yankees team store and NewEraCap.com. New Era, the official on-field cap of Major League Baseball.
Rice, Judge, and Bellinger here in the third. 2, 3, and 4 coming up. And the 0-1. It's in there for a strike. Backdoor slider. Looked like it was 1-1. 0-2, beg your pardon, 0-2.
Great, Trent Grisham and doing a lot of talking to Spencer Jones. He's been so great for a lot of the other outfielders. He was terrific to Jason Dominguez, helping him all the time.
And the thing you like, one of the things you like about Spencer Jones, ears, all ears. He's taking
wants
it
to talk
all
to everybody.
in.
Absolutely, absolutely.
There comes the 0-2 to Ben Rice. There's the pitch. Outside. I mean, these guys see this immense talent. They saw it in spring training. They know what he can do. Dude, if you can help us, hey, you're one of the boys now.
Well, it's
anything
also
we can do
for him too. So a lot of guys come up and say, "I'm here. I got it." As Ricky Henderson said, a lot of guys now think the goal is to get here. It's not.
1-2 pitch, swing on, hit the other way, down the left field line, taking a pretty big slice into the stands. 1-2, the count to Ben Rice. Even though Ben is 0 for his last 10, he started today. 5th in average, This is in the American League, 5th in home runs,
Well,
8th in RBIs, and 2nd in on-base percentage. And there's more, but we'll save it for later. 1-2 pitch. Next pitch, check swing.
Goodness.
Check swing, and he made contact, and they rolled it to Luis Rojas in a third base coach's
How did that even happen? We can't see from the front. We were in the back here. That was very peculiar.
The Rice leading off here, top of the third, 2-0 Yankees. 2 runs on 4 hits. No runs, no hits for Milwaukee. 1-2 here to Ben. The pitch. Swung on and poked it foul. Good job spoiling that pitch. Going into the left field stands again. Just looked like Bellinger that time. You know, Bellinger does such a great job spoiling 2-strike pitches.
Rice has made such strides here, and what happens is, as I always say, the other team has iPads too. And now it's a game of adjustments till the day you walk out the door.
1-2, and the pitch. Swung on, set to center field. Going back is Mitchell. He's got room as it drifts a little bit to his right. He reaches up, makes the easy catch, and there's one out. They'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he unloaded, got a pitch away from him, and drove it into the right field stands. For a home run, his 16th RBI, number 30, and a 1-0 lead for the Yankees in the first. And then Spencer Jones, an RBI single, made it 2-0 in the second.
What's great about Judge's home run, so easy. What an easy swing, almost a half swing.
So strong. His bat speed's unreal. Pitch inside for ball 1. That home run, just the second hit in the series. 2 for 7 now. Infield back, outfield deep. 1-0. Swung on, he took a good rip and fouled it straight behind home plate. Henderson Kemp set. And a right-hander from Katy, Texas. He deals 1-1 to Judge. Fastball in there for strike 1 and 2. First game against the Yankees for Henderson. This season, 2 starts, 0-1, a 4.50 ERA. Put up good numbers down AAA. And a 1-2. Judge takes down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cody Bellinger on deck.
Really?
Judge a couple of waggles. He's set, and so is Henderson. He sets at the letters. And the right-hander, the 2-2. Half swing. Did he go? He did. It's his first base umpire, Trip Gibson. I think Judge sort of knew it, but he just looked out there to verify. That's a strikeout for Henderson. That's his 3rd. He'll remember that one, striking out Judge.
Well, very good. It's terrific for the kid because he did not strike him out, to say the least, the first time around, to be that aggressive.
Here's Bellinger. Walked on a 3-1 pitch. First time up. Left-hand hitter. And fastball down low, ball 1. Yankees lead 2-0, 2 out here in the 3rd.
Really, really good Mother's Day crowd here today. A couple of sections way up on the side that aren't filled, but they've gotten great crowds here this weekend. Just great.
We could tell by the traffic that took us forever to get out of here Friday night. Here's pitch swung on, popped it up. It's playable. In the infield, shortstop Joey Ortiz taking command. Makes a one-hand catch. Yankees go quietly in the 3rd. 1-2-3. They got a 2-0 lead here in Milwaukee. WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late-inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker, too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow, Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop...
Right now we pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Talk about Yankees baseball before and after the game here on WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York, and Odyssey Sports Station.
Carlos Rodon in his 2026 debut looking good through 2 innings with 4 strikeouts. He has walked 2. No runs, no hits. First pitch, a fastball outside to Joey Ortiz, the shortstop for Milwaukee. He's hitting at 190, no homers and 9 runs batted in. It'll be Ortiz, Churio, and Turang, 9-1-2. Here's pitch. There's that slider down and in. It gets the inside corner for a strike, 1-1. 18-9 last year for Rodon. It's most wins he's had in the season for his career. His pitch swung on, hit the third, played nicely by McMahon. Throws over in time and records the out. I tell you what, he didn't have to move. He short-handed it as it got on him in a hurry, and he stepped into the throw and threw him out.
Melinda's the best hot sauce in the game now, bringing a grand slam of heat and flavor to Yankee Stadium. Bold heat, real flavor. Set your mouth on flavor. You know, I want to pick up on what you just said about what he did last year. He did it with loose bodies in his elbow.
There's a breaking ball to start off Jackson Churio. Strike 1.
And what that means is that he was in pain the whole time.
And to win 18 games, 18-9, and ranked very high on a lot of lists. Good stuff. Next pitch. Down and in. And ball 1-1-1.
But they usually are little bone spurs that have broken off the elbow, and they float around in there. And if you remember Frankie Viola, I remember watching him just moving them around in his elbow with his hand the day before he pitched.
Next pitch, bouncing ball, left side, backhanded by Caballero. Steps into the throw in plenty of time. 2 down. Well, he's good at shortstop this year. He really is. Coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. Provident Bank commitment you can count on. Visit Provident.bank to learn more. Pitch to contact here in the third. Quick 2 outs for Rodon. Going to bring up Bryce Turang, their best hitter. Turang at 291, 5 homers, 22 runs batted in starting today's game. Got a sacrifice bunt down first time. Throws a pitch inside, backs him off the plate, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on here in the third. Yankees lead 2-0. Third inning brought to you by Spectrum Fiber-powered internet, the most reliable internet you can count on. Next pitch, breaking ball, missed outside, 2-0.
Such a good player, can run, can hit, can slash. The best of them. Really good defender.
There's the 2-0s. Rodon trying to get back in the count. Swing and a dribbler, first base side. Tell you what, Rodon showing some quicks getting off the mound. I know he's super excited being back, but he made a play on the third base side earlier. He was off the mound almost as fast as Max Fried, if not the same kind of speed and the same 1-2. And just on this foul ball right here, he did the same thing to the first base side.
Yeah, he's chomping at the bit here in every way to get back. It's tough.
2-1. Here's pitch. Breaking ball hit down to second baseman Jazz Chisholm in the 4-hole. He gathers, throws him out, and another 1-2-3 situation, a first 1-2-3 situation for Rodon. And he pitched this very soft contact here in the third. We go to the fourth. Yankees lead at 2-0 here in Milwaukee on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparent who bolted to the burbs or the cool relative still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker, too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy
apply. Here we go, top of the fourth, 2-0 Yankees. Judge a home run in the first. Spencer Jones, his first hit, first RBI in the second. Carlos Rodon spinning a very good ball game through 3 in his debut here in 2026. No runs, no hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. There's Jazz Chisholm looking to get him going. He struck out on a 3-2 pitch his first time up, ending the first inning. And he swings here and fouls one back near the Yankee dugout, third base side.
Cookout's backyard catches friends and family together. Your lawn is the backdrop to it all. Grow a lawn you'll be proud of with Pennington grass seed available at the Home Depot.
Infield pulled a little bit to the right for Jazz, left-hand hitter. Logan Henderson on the mound. Here's pitch swung on and popped up. Playable right side. Second baseman Terang calling for it. Foul territory. Makes the one-hand catch. 1 down. So Jazz will be followed by McMahon and Caballero here in the 4th inning against Logan Henderson. The young man who has struck out 3. Walked 1 and given up 2 runs on 3 hits. McMahon popped out to third baseman Rengifo his first time up. His pitch to Mack and he fouls it back. 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Yankees. No runs, no hits, no errors. Milwaukee through 3. Man, left-hand hitter against the righty Henderson. Really swinging a good bat lately. Here's a pitch to swing on, hit hard to right field, but right at the right fielder, playing straight away as Blake Perkins makes the catch. And there's 2 down. But the good news, he's making pretty solid contact lately. Ryan McMahon.
Well, he really has. You can see the difference in what he's done since all the work that he has done is starting to pay dividends. And once it starts to pay dividends, you just want to work more and more. And I love that Judge helped him.
His cabbie doubled to the left of the 400-foot marker in straightaway center field. 7th double, right-hand hitter, and he swings at a pitch top of the zone. Comes up empty, 0-1.
And McMahon in the last 16 games is hitting .327. You know, you'd forget about what happened when you start from now.
2 out, nobody on here in the top of the 4th, 2-0 Yankees. Pitch to Cabby. Swung on and popped up out of play, right side. It's behind 0-2, top of the 4th. Sponsored by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. So book a relaxing massage or facial after the game. Charm City, Baltimore, next stop on this short road trip here for the Yankees. Get a day off on Thursday and then go to Citi Field for the weekend. Here's next pitch, bouncing ball down the third baseline, foul. Caballero behind an account 0-2 here. He's batting in the 7th spot. Got his batting average up to 263.
Yep.
Right-hand hitter, open stance. Henderson a long hold. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit foul right side. So 0-2. Milwaukee 21-16, third place NL Central. That's a real car chase over there in that division.
Yeah, how about the difference between...
This pitch hit on the ground to the third baseman, Rengifo. Steps into the throw. Plenty of time to get the out. And that will do it for the Yankees. They go quietly. So young Mr. Henderson, 3-6, last 7 in a row. He's retired. Nicely done. As we go, bottom 4, 2-0 Yankees here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. A Provident Bank community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos. Rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get...
Not leaks.
2-0 lead for the Yankees. Carlos Rodon's 2026 debut. First pitch to William Contreras. Fastball. Wow, what a save by Contreras. That pitch got away, high and away from the right hand hitting Contreras. Contreras struck out first time up on a 2-2 pitch. Got the game-winning sac fly last night. 10 innings, 4-3 win for Milwaukee. Next pitch way outside, 2-0.
And Tampa Bay still holds a 3-0 lead over Boston. They're in the top of the 6th. Junior Caminero had his 11th. Peyton Tolley is done for the day. 5 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts. Nick Martinez is still in there.
2-0 from Rodon. Shows bunt and pitch way outside. Ball 3.
All tied up in Baltimore. Athletics are in 1 apiece. Bottom of the 5th, Luis Severino against Keegan Aiken. Oswald Peraza just hit his 5th home run. Joe Adell also hit his 5th.
3-0 from Rodon. Fastball up high. Man, none of those pitches were close. 4-pitch walk. That's his 3rd walk. And it's the 3rd time in 4 innings he's opened up an inning with a walk.
And Angels leading Toronto 5-1 in the 6th. How about this, Dave? Joe Adell and Oswald Peraza have the same amount of home runs. Both have 5. Wow. Yep.
I thought after what we saw of Adell, I thought he'd be well beyond that by now because he had a great series in New York. Here's Sanchez. Next pitch up high. Ball 1. So now we're down trying to find that groove again.
Minnesota leading Cleveland 5-1. They're in the bottom of the 5th. Minnesota just scored 4 runs in the top of the 5th. 5-1 Minnesota over Cleveland.
2-0 Yankees. Gary Sanchez, the hitter, 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball down and in. Ball 2. He's not thrown a strike yet in this first 2 hitters. 4-pitch walk to Contreras. Now 2-0 to Sanchez.
Seattle scored 1 run in the top of the 1st. That's all the scoring. Seattle leaves the White Sox 1-0. They're in the 4th.
There's a strike, and challenging is Sanchez on a pitch down and in, called a strike.
Pitch, go strike. The batter is challenging.
Alex McKay, he'll play an umpire. That looked like that was a little bit off the plate. Let's see, and it was.
Call's overturned. Milwaukee has 2 challenges remaining.
Yeah, of 7/10 of an inch.
So Sanchez, catcher, made it happen. And so Rodon's still looking to throw his first strike here in this frame. And missed again, way outside, ball 4. So the tying runs are aboard, and yep, here comes Matt Blake, the pitching coach. And hopefully he has seen whatever it is that is going wrong with Rodon here.
And Rodon he's very frustrated. He was just jumping up and down on the mound, just trying to get it together. That's very frustrating for him. Pitchers hate this more than anything, to walk people. Consultation on the mound is brought to you by the Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys. Call for a free consultation at 1-800-8-MILLION.
So he's walked one in the first, one in the second, none in the third. He had a 1-2-3 inning in the third, soft contact, 3 ground balls. And then 2 walks here in the fourth. And now you got Andrew Vaughn coming to the plate, right-hand hitter. Here's the walk that led off the second inning. Vaughn recently back. He had part of that rash of hamate bone injuries we had in the first 2 weeks of the season.
And Vaughn only has 1 home run because he just got here, but he's got great power.
This young man was taken 3rd in the draft.
Yep.
He was drafted here behind Adley Rutschman and Bobby Witt Jr. Right-hand hitter. Couple of men aboard. Yankees looking for a double play. Here's first pitch. In there for a strike. Worked inside on the corner and got the call. 0-1. First strike he's thrown this frame. Vaughn played his college ball at University of California, Berkeley. 0-1 pitch. Couple of men on. Here's pitch. Oh, it hit him. That'll load the bases. Hit him in the left shoulder. He darn sure didn't want to do that. He was just trying to work inside, and it got away. The bases are loaded. 2-0 leads are generally not comfortable, but they're really uncomfortable. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the 4th inning.
Yeah, it just ran right into him. Was high when he let it go. It just hit him on the left shoulder blade. He turned.
Brings up Luis Rengifo. Switch hitting third baseman, batting right-handed, first pitch. Threw it right down the middle. And Rengifo takes it first strike. Rengifo struck out his first time. 2-0 Yankees. Good lead in jeopardy right here. Nobody out, bases loaded. 0-1 to Rengifo. Pitch, swung on, bouncing ball to third. McMahon got to come home. They get the force at the plate for out number 1.
Well,
bases are still loaded. And it was hit right to McMahon on a 1-hop. And they get the easy out, throwing to Escara. So Contreras is out 5-2 at home plate. Reaching on a fielder's choice is Rengifo. Everybody else up 90 feet. So if you can throw it.
Nice play right there by McMahon.
Can throw a double play ground ball right here and get out of trouble.
Yep.
The hitter is Garrett Mitchell, left-hander. First pitch breaking ball for a called strike. Mitchell struck out his first time. Boy, you can see the intensity just burning off of Rodon. The 0-1. Kicks and deals. A pitch. Fastball. Fisted right behind home plate.
Okay.
0-2. We talked about a lot of opposing pitchers the Yankees have seen in this first 40 games. Tell you what, Rodon works as quickly as anybody. 0-2 to Mitchell, lefty on lefty. The pitch, breaking ball, way upstairs. What a save by Escara. Out of the crouch, down to the one-knee crouch. Got up high enough to make the save.
And so quickly, like cat-like. And got one knee down, he gets up, saves it from going, gets back on those knees.
That was impressive.
That was terrific.
Rodon ready, 1-2 pitch to Mitchell. With the bases loaded, pitch. Breaking ball swung on, line drive into the gap in right center field. Grisham's right there. Runner at third, tags. Here's the throw, and it is just late. Scoring, standing up, Gary Sanchez. And the Brewers are on the board on the sac fly by Garrett Mitchell. It's now a 2-1 ball game for Mitchell, RBI number 22.
All right, but now there are 2 outs, and he can get out of this.
So a sac fly. So you got 2 down. And Blake Perkins is a guy here who really wants to get right here.
This is a tough day for Blake Perkins. It's his first Mother's Day without his mom. His mom, Carissa, died last July at 54. So while everybody's suffering, celebrating, he's had a tough day today.
So 2 down. Runners at first and second. Sanchez just scored. Here's a pitch. Fastball right on the inner third. Strike one.
Yeah, Blake doesn't have a lot of power, hitting 106 from the time that he was up last time. Hasn't had a home run.
0-1 as Rodon checks the runner at second. Here's a pitch. Way outside off the glove of Escara. Both runners will advance.
Well, he tried to stab it, and that is a wild pitch, but Escara will tell you he should have had that. Tried to stab it and just hit it in back of him.
I tell you what, he did a good job just getting a piece of it.
Yep, he tried to get that ball with his glove like a claw, and it squirted out, got in back of him.
So 1-1 here to Perkins. Runners in scoring position at second and third. 2-1 Yankees here in the fourth. The 1-1 pitch. Rodon deals ball, hit up the middle, diving is Jazz. He can't get it. Here comes one run, and right behind, here's the throw. Not in time. His Rengifo scores, and all the way to seconds goes Blake Perkins. Milwaukee has taken a lead. It's 3-2 Brewers here in the fifth. Base hit by Perkins, brought home 2.
And this has all happened second time around, so they have adjusted. That was up. That is a pitch that his breaking pitch are usually not waist high and belt high. That should have been hit.
Damage aplenty here.
Boy, this came out of nowhere, didn't it?
And he walks the first 2 men to start the inning. The second walk is scored. Here's a pitch swung on it, fouled off by Joey Ortiz, right side. So, a couple RBIs by Perkins. Boy, talk about a change in momentum. 3-2 now on 1 hit. 3 runs, 1 hit, no errors for Milwaukee. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Yankees. A big 2-out, 2-run single. Perkins, he's out at second. He took second on the throw. There's a pitch, swing and a miss by Ortiz.
Hey, Jake Bird has just gotten up. Love him to get out of this now.
7 and 8 hole hitters got to him. 1-0-2 pitch here to Ortiz, right-hand hitter. Pitch up high. That wild pitch, very costly. With both runners in the scoring position, and they have come home. 1-2 pitch. Rodon, breaking ball swung on and sent to right center field. This will be Jones making a play. Spencer makes the catch out there. Good inning for Milwaukee as they get 3 runs on 1 hit and leave a runner. We go top 5. The lead has changed. Milwaukee's got a 3-2 lead over the Yankees here on WFAN. Yankees radio driven by Jeep.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
A Provident Bank community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of...
P.S.
Got a new ball game with Milwaukee leading 3-2. Here's Spencer Jones to lead off. Got his first base hit and RBI last time up. First at bat. First pitch to him. Down and in. Long hold there by Sanchez. Ball one to Spencer Jones. Logan Henderson still out there for the Brewers. Right-hander out of Katy, Texas.
And they have action in their pen, a lefty.
Here's pitch to Jones. Off-speed pitch in there for strike. 1-1. Bottom of the fourth, brought to you by Cars for Kids, 877 Cars for Kids. It's Cars with a K to donate your car today. 1-1 to Spencer Jones. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Helmet came off, almost came off. The ball he hit for an RBI single was right back at the pitcher, Henderson. Ball was smoked.
And he's got DL Hall up again. The lefty who pitched last night.
1-2 pitch here to Jones. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup, and he was way out front. So one down, strikeout number 4 for Henderson.
And Storage Post is your local self-storage expert. Rent a unit online today and experience the Storage Post difference, the official self-storage partner with the New York Yankees. And now that he's got a lead, he was using that changeup a lot more freely here in that first batter.
J.C. Escarra popped out to the shortstop his first time up. Left-hand hitting catcher is a changeup, swing and a miss. Top of the fifth, brought to you by Elect 825, building our future. J.C. coming into this at-bat, hitting at 205. Lefty against the righty Henderson. Here's the next pitch. Swung on and foul tip held on by Sanchez, 0-2. First time Henderson seeing the Yankees. This is his third start of the season, 0-1 record, a 4.50 ERA. He's got a Escarra 0-2. Here's the pitch. Taken down and in. 1-2. Escarra batting in the 9 spot. You got Trent Grisham on deck. And Henderson has retired 8 consecutive hitters. He's found a little groove here. 1-2 pitch to Escarra. And a pitch up high. 2-2. Beautiful day here in Milwaukee. They do have this roof closed here. But it's a good-looking day. Partly cloudy. Decent amount of sunshine. It is 60 degrees here in Milwaukee.
And look what it feels like. Feels like 51. No wonder I'm cold.
Yes, showing Matt Blake going over the iPad with Carlos Rodon. Rodon was rolling really well through 3, but then he didn't throw a strike to the first 2 hitters. In the bottom of the fourth, Contreras and Sanchez reached on walks. He hits Vaughn. They get a force out at the plate. Wild pitch. Next thing you know, 2 runs scored on a base hit. 2-2 here to Escarra. 1 out, nobody on here. Top of the 5th, pitch swung on and hit foul left side.
Yeah, so he's using so many more changeups, got everybody off balance now. It was mostly fastball first time through.
Infield pull to the right for the left-hand hitting Escarra. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. That's 9 consecutive retired. Another strikeout. That's his 5th.
As he's almost pitching backwards to set him up with the changeups, and then a fastball right down the middle of the plate. And it was only 95, but it probably looks a lot more. 93, it wasn't even 95. But right down the middle of the plate, it probably looks a lot faster because it was set up by changeups.
So 5 Ks, 9 consecutive retired. Top of the order is Trent Grisham. 1 for 2 with a strikeout. And he swings here and sends it to center field. Routine play for Garrett Mitchell. Right in his tracks in dead center field. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom 5 coming up. The Brewers will have the top of their order. And it's a 3-2 Milwaukee lead here. Bottom 5 on WFAN Yankees Radio.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
A Provident Bank community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow, Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first.
Hope NY.
Top of the order for the Milwaukee Brewers against Carlos Rodon, who's thrown 69 pitches, 39 for strikes. 3-2 lead for the Brewers. Quick working Rodon into the wind in the first pitch. Swing and a miss. A late swing on a fastball by Churio. Churio walked and grounded out to short. He's 0 for 1.
Bet 365 real-time money line is now plus 260 for the Yankees, minus 360 for the Brewers.
Next pitch outside from Carlos, 1-1.
Powered by Bet 365. Gambling problem? 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only.
Churio, right-hand hitter. Here's Rodon's next offering. Swing on, bouncing ball. Left side. Caballero backhand throws off balance. Up in time. Got rid of it quickly. He knew he had a fast runner. He was in the 6 hole. And man, did he get rid of it quickly. Good stuff.
Really, I still am floored by how much he sets himself. And he's really never off balance when he makes a throw.
Yeah, and to your point, he sets himself quickly. The feet are so quick. Yep. He was able to get that back foot down and push off it. And get a lot on the throw. And Carlos enjoying the heck out of that.
He went, wow. Oh, yeah.
Bryce Terang, left-hand hitter, breaking ball outside, ball 1.
Boy, does that get a pitcher fired up, huh? See, then you can let your defense do the work, not try and strike everybody out. Not that he was doing that, but...
That's not an easy play.
No.
I mean, that was beautifully done. 1-0. Here's pitch. Swing on, hit up the middle. That'll get through into center field. A base hit for Bryce Terang, their best offensive player. So a one-out base runner here in the 5th, 3-2 Milwaukee. You got me looking for Edwin Diaz now.
This is the 3rd time we've heard Timmy trumpet. He's going to be up 6 times in this game. Keep going like this.
See if the Yankees can turn a double play here. They got Contreras. He struck out and walked. His first pitch, down and in, ball 1. Caballero and Chisholm Jr. double play depth up the middle. Big hole right side of the infield. Contreras, big right-hand hitter. Throw over to first. Ooh, man, nice save by Ben Rice. He had to reach to his left, his glove hand.
Terang's such a good player. He's now hitting 10 of his last 11.
Don't go to sleep with him on the base path. He's 8 out of 10 in base stealing. Good speed, smart player. Here's pitch. up high. 2-0 to Contreras. Two and 0. There's a pitch from Rodon up high again. 3-0. That's the same thing that happened to him in the fifth when he couldn't find the strike zone. Contreras and Sanchez walked those two guys on total of 8 pitches. 3-2 Milwaukee. We play bottom 5. Here's a pitch from Rodon. Up high one more time. A 4-pitch walk. And that's his 6th walk of this ball game. Is this in his 2026 debut? So 1-out runners at first and second.
And here comes Aaron Boone, and that will be it. And he's making the call to the pen. So good for 3 innings. Something to build on, I guess they'll call it. And this call to the bullpen is brought to you by Red Pocket Mobile. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless while also paying less.
Wendy's OG Spicy Chicken Sandwich just got a total upgrade. Yep, we completely revamped the recipe. New softer bun, tangy pickles, creamy mayo, and crispier chicken. With just the right amount of heat. It's basically better in every way. But is it our best spicy chicken sandwich ever? You tell us. You know you want to. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's. Open till midnight or later. Hours may vary by location.
I'm Matt Morgan of Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. I've had the privilege of seeing miracles, broken families rebuilt, every crash, every workplace injury, every medical mistake. Fighting back can work. We've gone toe-to-toe with insurance giants, and we've won a lot. Over $30 billion recovered. Size matters. Reputation matters. Results matter. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome. Morgan & Morgan, New York, PLLC, 199 Water Street, New York, New York. 212-738-6299.
Labor is Local 731 has been responsible for some of the biggest and most celebrated infrastructure projects in New York City, like the rebuild of the World Trade Center and the new LaGuardia Airport. Local 731 provides qualified and competent laborers to fill the demand that the construction industry not only requires but deserves. Its members and leadership have fought hard for wages and benefits that open the path to the middle class that every hardworking American deserves. Labor is Local 731. Feel the power.
New pitcher for the Yankees going to be right-hander Jake Bird. Comes into a tight situation. 1 out, 2 on. Yankees down 3-2 here, bottom 5 in Milwaukee.
And this pitching change is sponsored by River Spring Living. I've seen firsthand what makes life at River Spring Living special. Visit riverspringliving.org today.
So Jake's first hitter is going to be right-hand hitting catcher Gary Sanchez, the one-time Yankee. Strikeout and a walk, and a run scored for Sanchez. First pitch. In tight, moved him off the plate, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Bird to Sanchez, couple of men on. Here's pitch. In tight again, missed off the plate.
Bird has some good stuff. He's been inconsistent. When he's on, he's pretty on. Got a really good sinker, really good slider.
Sanchez 0 for 1, couple of walks against Bird. Here's pitch. There's a strike.
Yep.
2-1.
Sinker 94. Good break on that.
Sanchez 0 for 2, a walk and 2 strikeouts against Jake Bird. 2-1 pitch. 1 out, 2 on, and now time granted to Sanchez. Grisham at center field, shading towards left center. 2-1. There's the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and Sanchez is going to challenge that.
Pitch is called a strike. The batter is challenging.
Catchers have been pretty good at this. No.
Call is confirmed. Milwaukee has 1 challenge remaining.
He's wrong on that one.
2-2 the count.
And a lot.
Yeah, he missed that by a heck of a lot. Bottom of the 5th brought to you by Key Food and their family of supermarkets. 2-2, 1 out, 2 on. A 3-2 Milwaukee lead here, bottom 5. There's a pitch from Bird. Ooh, he tried to paint long hold, and now Escara is going to challenge. I thought it was close, too. Escara held it there for a long time.
Pitch is called ball. The catcher's challenging.
Let's see if he continues his prowess at this. Ooh.
The call's overturned.
Ooh,
New York has 2 challenges remaining.
He did, boy.
got it right.
He's good at this. He's really good at this.
So that's 2 outs and another win by J.C. Escara. That's a big strikeout. What do we have his tally at? What, he's 7-2 now?
Yeah, 7-2, 7 for 9, and then the 1 as a hitter.
There's Andrew Vaughn, right-hand hitter. First pitch on the outside corner for strike. Jake Bird, another guy. Boy, don't turn your head because he is dealing. Quick worker. First and second, his pitch. Front door breaking ball missed. So Andrew Vaughn, last time he saw Jake Bird, it was a walk. Count it 1-1. Here's pitch. Sweeper in there for a strike. Ball 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on, 3-2. Milwaukee, and Jake Bird trying to keep it right here. Bird ready as he works from that third base side of the rubber. Tries to crossfire right-hand hitters. Sweeper, swing and a miss. Got him. Jake Bird gets the job done. A strikeout looking, strikeout swinging, stranding 2. We go to the top of the 6th. Milwaukee leads 3-2 over the Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets.
Well, Pat Murphy's going to his bullpen here.
And D.L. Hall that we just saw last night, he's in again. Left-hander, as you said, part of that trade with Baltimore, brought over Joey Ortiz and D.L. Hall for Corbin Burns.
So the young Mr. Logan Henderson, 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned, a walk, 5 strikeouts, and gave up a home run. And he threw 74 pitches, 54 for strikes.
DL has an ERA of 1.50 in 18 innings, 12 walks, 21 strikeouts.
Ben Rice, first hitter, hits it down the left field line, gets into the stands, a big slice. 0-1. Rice, Judge, and Bellinger here in the 6th, with Milwaukee leading 3-2.
So Murph sees this is their best lefty. You got 1, 2, well, at least 2 out of the 3 are lefties.
Next pitch. It's down low, 1-1. D.L. Hall, 1 inning last night, a walk and a strikeout. So Rice, Judge, and Bellinger, 3-2 lead for the Brewers. Here's Hall's next pitch. Breaking ball, front door breaking ball in there for strike. Bent was backing off, and it's over the plate for a strike. Yankees got on top of the first inning. Judge a home run. Second inning, Spencer Jones' first hit, first RBI. But then in the fourth, a 3-spot put up by Milwaukee. And pitch swung on a foul in and out of the glove. Sanchez and walks got walk, hit batter, and a wild pitch got Carlos Rodon in a world of trouble. And they scored 3 runs, one on a sac fly and two on a single by Blake Perkins. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball swung on, hit to the right side of one, hopper to the second baseman, Terang. Easy throw to first, 1 out.
And I see Carlos Rodon still in the dugout, and he and Jesse Dreschel, one of the pitching coaches, they're going over an iPad, seeing shapes of pitches, where they break probably, going over what the results were.
I'll tell you what, one thing he's going to look at is all those pitches where he went through that stretch where he threw 8 consecutive balls, and then he did it again, 4 consecutive balls in the 5th inning. Here's Judge. First pitch, down low, ball 1. Judge with a home run to right field, a slicing rocket out there, and then he struck out on a 2-2 pitch. So 1 for 2. 2 for 8 in the series. Here's the next pitch. Way outside, ball 2.
This will be one of these, the stuff is there. It's definitely there. He had really good stuff, just was not controlling it. You see that when someone comes back from a long layoff.
2-0 to Judge. Breaking ball, swing on a miss. Swung right over the top. And came down and in on his hands from the left-hander D.L. Hall. Cody Bellinger's on deck. Next pitch from Hall. Fastball away. Ball 3, 3-1. First time Judge seeing Hall. 3-2 Milwaukee, top of the 6th. Here's 3-1 to Judge. And he laid off a pitch outside, ball 4. So a one-out base runner here for the Yankees. Just the second time they've reached via the walk here this afternoon.
And he'd be careful with the righty, thinking that he got a lefty and be better against Bellinger. Bellinger doesn't seem to care if he's facing lefties.
Cody is today's cleanup hitter, brought to you by Citgo. Cleanup on savings on every fill-up with Club Citgo. Download the app now to start saving. First pitch to Belly. Outside Judge on the run. Throw down to second. It is in time. Got him. Good throw by Sanchez. That's a 2-6 putout. Judge caught for the 3rd time this season. He's 5 out of 8.
And the new Motorola Razr Ultra is the official smartphone of the New York Yankees with curated textures and colors, a pro-grade case, camera system, and an advanced processor. It's the most powerful Razr ever. Learn more at Motorola.com.
Wow. What a play by Sanchez. He was in a one-knee stance, and he got up out of it and threw a strike. That is remarkable.
Perfect strike. Absolutely a perfect throw.
You know, you see those flexibility drills where you get on both knees and you got to pick yourself up without using your hands.
Yep.
And he stood up and just fired it. It was beautifully done.
I see that again. Perfect. You just jumped from that squatting position, threw it perfectly, and that's exactly the films you see on where to throw. Absolutely perfect, right to the right of the bag and low.
Pitch to Bellinger, breaking ball way outside. Count at 1-1.
So Judge had to go into the glove. No way to get to that bag.
Bellinger's walked and popped to short. Left-hand hitter against the lefty D.L. Hall. 2 out, nobody on. Here's pitch. Thought about it, held up, and pitches outside. 2-1. Hall to the back of the mound. Rosenbag throws it down. Now he's ready. Here comes a 2-1 pitch. Bellinger swings and fouled it back. Boy, he took a mighty rip on that one. 2-2. 3 runs, 2 hits for Milwaukee. 2 runs, 4 hits for the Yankees. Yankees left 2 on. Milwaukee stranded 5. 2-2 to Bellinger. The pitch. Just missed outside. 3-2. Yankees have 2 challenges remaining. The Brewers have 1. Here's a payoff from D.L. Hall, and now Sanchez going out to talk to him. Aaron Judge, first inning home run. Spencer Jones, first hit, first RBI in the second. Yankees have been held scoreless since then. In fact, that was the last hit that the Yankees have had. So they've gone the last 3 2/3 with no hits and one base runner. That was Judge, who just got thrown out trying to steal. Bellinger can keep things going. You got Jazz Chisholm Jr. on deck.
Gary taking a long time to get back there. Now he's ready.
DL Hall ready. 3-2 to Bellinger. Down low, ball 4. So his second walk, and an opportunity here for Jazz Chisholm with 2 down. The Yankees had a lot of success with 2-out RBIs the last couple of weeks during this run they've been on.
Jed certainly needs this.
That walk by DL, brought to you by North Shore, the MVP of adult diapers. For even the heaviest control problems, visit northshore.com. First pitch to Jazz. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball way out in front.
Yeah, that was a slider, and that was already in the glove when he swung. That was way past him.
Jazz today struck out and popped out the second. Bellinger good speed at first, not a big lead. DL Hall to the plate, breaking ball, missed high and away, 1-1. DL Hall leans in. He comes set at the belt. 1-1 pitch. Swung on, hit down the right field line. That's got a chance. That is one hop off the fence. Bellinger, second. Now coming to third, getting a wave on. Here's the throw. No throw. Vaughn can't get it out of his glove. RBI double. Jazz Chisholm ties the score at 3-3 here in the 6th.
Oh, boy, and Jazz Chisholm need that. The way he's been going, you can see he's good. He thought he was out of the doldrums, and then he went right back in it, and that was a high fastball. It was about belt high, and he should have hit that and did, but he really swung that. He was just, I thought he was really lucky that the ball didn't go over the fence.
He'll take it.
Yep.
RBI with 2 outs. Been a theme for the Yankees. I find that quite remarkable that we've seen so many 2-out RBIs.
Yep.
Bellinger, fast runner, scored easily.
See, it almost went over the fence for a ground rule double, in which case the run wouldn't have scored, right? Jazz really pumped up with this. Pitching coach out there talking to DL Hall. They do have a right-hander that just started to throw.
Jazz needed it. The team needed it. Jazz came in to today's game 1 for 7 in the series, so he's 2 for 10 now. So pitching coach Chris Hook has had his say. Let's see if McMahon can keep it going. Jazz plus speed out at second base. McMahon's been swinging a hot bat. Made good contact on a line out to right back in the 4th inning. And McMahon was ready to go. And he stepped out at the last second. So 2 outs runner at second. So we play here top of the 6th. Score tied at 3. First pitch from Hall. Swung on, hit the other way. And the third baseman, that's Rengifo, to his left. He grabs it and throws out McMahon. But a good inning nonetheless for the Yankees. They get an RBI double from Jazz Chisholm. We go bottom 6, score tied 3-3. Yankees and Brewers on WFAN, Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Here's the thing. Want to be the grandparents who bolted to the burbs or the cool relatives still living in NYC? The city that people come to be at the center of everything. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy has the tools, agents, and guidance to make you a forever New Yorker, too. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow, Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or...
Feel the power.
Good outing for Jake Bird. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts, and shut it down in the 5th. And now we bring on Paul Blackburn, right-hander, face this Milwaukee ball club in a 3-3 ball game.
15 innings, 6 walks, 9 strikeouts. Can give you lots of length if you need it.
Luis Rengifo, switch hitting third baseman, is first batter, and he slices one into the stands, actually up the screen down the left field line. 0-1 for Rengifo. 0 for 2 with the run scored.
And time to deliver the scores from around the league, brought to you by Amazon Hub Delivery. Visit Amazon.com/Hub Delivery.
Pitch from Blackburn, swing on a hit left field again, this time over the screen into the stands. 0-2.
Final in Miami over Washington 5-3. Bottom of the 7th in Cincinnati. Cincinnati shutting out Houston 5-0. Spencer Steer with his 7th home run. Philly leading Colorado 6-0. Kyle Schwarber's had 2 homers.
Here's pitch from Blackburn upstairs and way outside. 1-2.
15 and 16. Bryce Harper at number 10. Texas has a 1-0 over the Cubs. They're in the 5th. And
3-3 ball game. Bottom of the 6th here in Milwaukee. Yankees and the Brewers. Here's a pitch from Blackburn. Overhand. 12-6 slider, if you will, and missed by a very small margin.
Bottom of the 8th in Boston. Tampa has a 4-1 lead. Junior Caminero had his 11th home run. Baltimore leading the Athletics 2-1 there in the 7th.
2-2 pitch. Bounce to the left side. Giving ground is McMahon. Quick hands, quick release. Throws over, and Rice can't dig it out. So one hopper. They had the shift on. It was diggable, and Rice could not get it. It was a heck of a play by McMahon because he knew he had to get rid of it, and that short hopman Rengifo can really run.
So
they give E5. Okay.
It's a tough error. I know it bounced, but it was right at him.
So an E5. Leadoff man's aboard. Here's Garrett Mitchell. Got a sac fly last time up. In at third is McMahon. And swinging away and fouling it off in the middle deck. Left side is Mitchell. 0-1.
Angels leading Toronto 6-1. They're in the bottom of the ninth. Oswald Peraza and Joe Adell both hit their 5th home runs. Minnesota leading Cleveland 5-3. They're in the 7th. Seattle is leading the White Sox 1-0. They're in the 7th.
Runner at first. Yankees looking for a double play here. 0 for 1 day with an RBI for Mitchell. Long hold by Blackburn. Rengifo holds his pitch. Outside. 1-1.
Fernando Cruz is in the bullpen now. He's warming up.
Blackburn, love a ground ball hit right to Jazz or Caballero. 1-1. Here's pitch. Swing on and bloop down the left field line way late into the lower stands. Ball and 2 strikes. Big crowd here Mother's Day in Milwaukee. 60 degrees outside. We're under the roof here at American Family Field. 1-2 pitch here. Strike 3 called to Garrett Mitchell. Big strikeout for Paul Blackburn. 1 down.
I think that's over 40,000, right?
Oh, easily. Well, it was right over the plate, an off-speed pitch. He was looking for something a heck of a lot harder than that.
Looking for
Blackburn
that.
pulled a string. Oh, man, changeup at 87.
And that was when it dropped. It was still a strike. It stayed right in the bottom of the strike zone, right in the middle of the plate. If he were looking for it and could pull his.
Well, here's Sal Frelick coming off the bench here. Got partial day off. Left-hand hitter. Pitch from Blackburn. Up high, ball one.
40,175 today, the third sellout of the season.
Frelick at 216 with 3 homers. 10 runs batted in. Left-hand hitter. Runner at first, one out. Rengifo leaning. Still leaning. Throw over to first. He's back with the dive. Got the right hand back in. Sal Frelick pinch hitting for Blake Perkins. Frelick 0 for 4 last night. Runner goes, got a great break. Escara's throw on the third base side. Swipe tag by Caballero. Head first slide Rengifo. He's in safely.
Now, if that throw is on the first base side, they're going to look at it. Boone's got his hand up. They've got 15 seconds to decide whether they're going to look at it, and they are not. So if it's a little more towards the first base side, he gets him. But he had to swipe that tag. He really tried. He really did.
He got a ridiculous jump. Blackburn did not do a good job holding him on.
Looking at it again, he gets that hand in before the glove touches it.
A lot closer than it probably should have been given the jump that he had. 2-0 pitch here to Frelick. Runner at second pitch. Outside, ball 3. So stolen base for Rengifo. He's only 2 for 2. I thought he would have a heck of a lot more than that. So Frelick ahead 3-0. Go ahead run at second with one out. Blackburn. Long hold. Here's the pitch. Missed outside. That's ball 4.
They're obviously a very disciplined team also. But you can see that they do not go outside the zone at all.
Frelick will stay in the game and play in the outfield. Brings up Joey Ortiz as Matt Blake makes another visit. Pitching coach for the Yankees. 3-3 ball game here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 6th. Yankees trying to avoid being swept for the second time this season. Tampa Bay got them April 10, 11, and 12 for the first time.
Same kind of team. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, it's a different profile from the Yankees, who lead the known world in home runs with 62 home runs, now 63 with that Judge first inning blast. Yankees also a top team in ERA. Milwaukee not far behind in that category as well.
Tampa Bay's getting better pitching.
So here's Joey Ortiz, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2, a ground out to third and a fly to right. One out. Runners at first and second. We got good speed out there. Frelick at second. Rengifo. Here's a throw. Pickoff attempt. It goes into center field, but Rengifo didn't see it. Jazz tried to sneak in behind. It was a timing play, he and Blackburn. And the throw was down and away from Jazz. He couldn't get a glove on it.
And Rengifo was down and looking towards right field, so he did not see the ball get by.
What a break that was. He dove in and did not know where it was. Woo.
Frelick, excuse me.
Rengifo at second. Frelick at first. Joey Ortiz, the shortstop, batting out of the 9-hole. Right-hand hitter. 3-3 game, bottom 6. Gotta keep those runners close. McMahon deep at third. Here's the pitch. Outside. And JC's going to challenge.
Pitch called the ball. The catcher challenging.
Okay.
Call's overturned. New York has 2 challenges remaining.
JC Escara.
He's amazing.
He is on time. He really is.
What do we got? 8 for 10?
I believe that is correct. Really exceptional. Here we go with the 0-1 to Ortiz. Runners at first and second to pitch. And it's in there for a strike. Fastball down at the outside corner, 0-2. Big spot for Blackburn here in the sixth inning. And Hefo at second, Frelick at first. One out. 0-2 pitch coming. Blackburn deals. Pitch. Oh, just missed outside. Ball one. Three runs, 5 hits, and an error for the Yankees. 3 runs, 2 hits for Milwaukee. They've left 5. The Yankees have stranded 3. Big pitch here at 1-2. Blackburn deals. Pitch swung on and fouled off of Vizquera.
Just got a piece of that.
Ball and 2 strikes. Ortiz, the hitter, came in hitting a .190. Blackburn trying to put him away here. Here's the pitch. Swung on, bouncing ball to third. McMahon will tag third. Throw across his body. Rice comes off the back, keeps the ball in front of him as it scoops to the mound. And that was a smart play by Ben. Rather that than it get behind and that runner at second go to third.
Well,
Good play.
Almost used his glove as a paddle to try and push it down. And here comes Aaron Boone. Again, you're right, absolutely a smart play. Pushed it towards the pitcher's mound, so he's got his eye right on third base.
Right now, we want to pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Talk Bronx Bombers baseball in the afternoon with a Carton Show on 101.9 WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York, and Odyssey Sports Station.
Got a pitching change. We'll tell you about it when we get back here on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
Yankee fans, a brand new season is here, and you can step up your style with 30% off everything at Charles Tyrrell. The London menswear brand and proud partner of the New York Yankees is home to the sharp style of Anthony Volpe. From breezy linen shirts to fresh polos, sharp tailoring, and weekend essentials, you'll look ready for game day and beyond. Score 30% off everything with code Yankees26. Only at ctshirts.com. Charles Tyrrell. Look sharp, dress well, play ball.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food, the difference is key.
I had bunion surgery with Dr. Manningot at Alliance Orthopedics, and just 5 weeks later, I was walking miles on vacation with my family. The care I received was exceptional for my very first visit. If foot pain is holding you back, visit allianceortho.com today.
With 9 locations throughout New Jersey, there's one near you. Go to allianceortho.com. That's allianceortho.com. Alliance Ortho, helping you get better every day.
This call to the bullpen brought to you by the New York Lottery. This could be your lucky plan. And this call to the bullpen also brought to you by Cars for Kids. 877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K. To donate your car today. The new pitcher is Fernando Cruz. And talking to Matt Blake about his splitter, he said, just think of it a knuckleball. You can't do anything to make the knuckleball work. It either does or it doesn't.
Churio is first batter, and a pitch in the dirt blocked by Vizquera. Vizquera, nice play right there. Churio 0 for 2 with a walk. A couple of ground outs to Caballero at shortstop. Last night for Fernando, a third of an inning. Wound up taking a loss. 1 hit, 2 runs, 1 earned. 2 outs here with runners at first and second. 3-3 game pitch. Missed down low. 2-0.
And that's that fastball. It's 93, 94. That sets up that splitter.
You had Frelick at second. Ortiz at first. 2 outs. Fernando to the plate. The pitch. Down low, 3-0. The bullpen had its issues last night.
Same
Cruz and Hill didn't have great outings, and Duvall was not where he wanted to be either. 3-0. Pitch to Churio. Taken all the way. It's a strike. 3-1. Here's big money pitch right here. 3-1. Can he throw a quality strike? Game tied at 3. Cruz ready. 3-1 pitch. Swung on and popped it up. Shallow right field. Here comes Jones. He's under it. Spencer Jones is right there. Makes the catch. And that will do it. Yankees survive. They leave. They strand 2. We go to the 7th inning. Score tied 3-3. Yankees and Milwaukee on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.food.
Well, the new pitcher is Trevor McGill, and Sal Frelick has gone to right field. How many people do they have in that pen?
I got a whole battalion out there. It's a 3-3 ball game. Yankees and the Brewers. Yankees trying to avoid being swept for the second time this season.
Well, McGill, they had signed as, this is interesting, because McGill, they had gotten as a closer, and Abner Uribe has replaced him as the closer. McGill gave up 8 runs over his first 6 games, and then he was bumped down, but he now has a 1.13 ERA in his last 8 games. So it's peaks and valleys, and even for veterans.
First hitter for McGill will be Jose Caballero. Third baseman Rengifo coming in on the cut. Cabby, right-hand hitter. First pitch is in there for strike. Caballero, a double to center, a ground out to third, 1 for 2. McGill, tall right-hander, kicks and deals with bunt, popped it up. And it's going to be McGill. Wow, as Andrew Vaughn saw the big pitcher coming over to the first base line, and he took a dive to get out of the play so he wouldn't make contact. And catch made by the pitcher.
And when Dave said that big guy coming, he's 6'8".
Every bit of it.
He's 6'8", 250. So if I'm Andrew Vaughn or Mo Vaughn, I get out of the way. Wow.
Sure, Mo would appreciate that too, right? But that was the right thing. I mean, that's an on-rushing train. You don't want any part of that.
Train.
That kid's huge.
30. He'll be 33 in December.
6'8", 250. Dude, getting the low blocks will get you the ball. Here's Spencer Jones. A head sent one to the shortstop, backhanded by Ortiz. Throws over, just nips the rookie for out number 2.
Well, he does have closer stuff because he has been a closer. He just lost his job to Uribe, trying to work his way back.
McGill, 6'8", 253, 32 years old, out of Long Beach, California, Loyola Marymount University. The late, great Hank Athers was a heck of a basketball star. That's, 30 years ago already. A little bit more than that. 1 year with the Cubs, 1 year with Minnesota, and his 4th year with Milwaukee. Here's J.C. Escarra, 0 for 2, popped a short and a strikeout. First pitch up high, ball 1.
Come on out to the stadium Thursday, May 21st, when the Yankees take on the Blue Jays. Cap night. 18,000 guests, 21 and older, receive a Yankees cap, courtesy of Budweiser. Get your tickets, Yankees.com.
Like all 6'8" pitchers, he feels like he's right in your living room coming down that hill.
I bet.
Next pitch up high, 2-0.
And he's 6'8", throwing 97. So if it's a strike, it's like his hand is right almost in your face.
2-0. There's pitch. Fastball up high. Not close. 3-0. Trevor McGill, Megill. It's 3-0 to Escarra, batting in the 9-hole. Taking all the way, takes a strike.
And after his bad start, gave up 1 run on Wednesday against the Cardinals. He had a 7-game scoreless streak.
See if JC can get something good here. 3-1 pitch. 3-3 game. Here's pitch. Way outside, ball 4. Top of the order, and that'll bring up Trent Grisham. So McGill, a 2-out walk. Yeah, you talk about home runs and then a walk that follows. You see a lot of this 2 outs and then a walk.
Yep.
Where all of a sudden, a guy tries to maybe get too cute, too fine, and then you lose a guy. We see a lot of that as well. Grish 0 for 3. First pitch to him. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Shortstop Ortiz playing up the middle for Trent Grisham. 3-3 ball game, top of the 7th. Here's pitch. Taken down low, long hold by Sanchez. Count evens at 1-1.
Now these are tough. He's throwing 98 miles an hour up there. That looked at the knees, but you have to make a decision. This guy's throwing 98.
1-1 to Grisham. And the pitch. Breaking ball down and in for ball 2. 2-1. Yankees had a 2-0 lead through 3.5, and then 3 put on the board. A lot of it self-inflicted. Rodon walked a couple of guys. There was a wild pitch. There was a hit batter. Next thing you know, there was a 2-run single. It's a different ball game. Next pitch in there for a strike from McGill. 2-2.
A knuckle curve, that seems to be having more control with that than the fastball.
2 out, 2-2 pitch. Escarra, the runner at first, as Grisham finishes his timeout, back in the box, ready to go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a pitch from the right-hander. Did he go? He did, said Ortiz. Roberto Ortiz, umpire at third. So Trent Grisham, a strikeout victim. He's been caught in between a whole bunch in the last couple of weeks. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left. We go bottom 7, tied at 3. Yankees and Brewers. 3-3 ball game on WFAN. Yankees radio driven by Jeep.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees radio network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
In baseball, great teams know one thing: smart defense wins championships. The same is true when it comes to protecting yourself. That's why more Americans are starting with Byrna Less Lethal. Byrna Less Lethal personal protection products are designed to stop an attacker for up to 40 minutes, giving you time to get to safety and call for help. Byrna is proudly American and hand-assembled in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Play smarter defense. Visit Byrna.com today. That's BYRNA, Byrna.com. Purchase and shipping restrictions vary by state and municipality. Go to Byrna.com to check availability at your location.
It's basically better in every way. But is it our best spicy chicken sandwich ever? You tell us. You know you want to. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's. Open till midnight or later. Hours may vary by location.
I'm Matt Morgan of Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. I've had the privilege of seeing miracles, broken families rebuilt, every crash, every workplace injury, every medical mistake. Fighting back can work. We've gone toe-to-toe with insurance giants, and we've won a lot. Over $30 billion recovered. Size matters. Reputation matters. Results matter. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome. Morgan & Morgan, New York, PLLC, 199 Water Street, New York, New York. 212-738-6299.
Bottom of the seventh here in Milwaukee. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Got a 3-3 ball game. Brewers won the first two games of this series, 6-0 and 4-3 and 10. Yankees had an early lead for Carlos Rodon in his 2026 debut. Could not hold on. They did come back and tied in the sixth inning with an RBI double by Jazz Chisholm. So here we go. Fernando Cruz continues on. He'll face 2, 3, and 4 in the order for the Brewers. Bryce Terang leads off first pitch. And it's going to be a challenge by...
Pitch is called ball. The catcher's challenging.
J.C. Ascaris had a great day today in his challenges. Yes, missed.
The call's confirmed. New York has one challenge remaining.
That's his first miss today.
And the seventh inning stretch is sponsored by Visit Atlantic City. Plan your visit to our iconic beachside destination. Did you hear the music?
Yeah, I heard that little sounder. 1-0. There's the pitch. Down low from Fernando Cruz, who came on to get the third out in the sixth inning. Brewers have stranded 7 runners. The Yankees have stranded 4. 2-0. Fernando trying to get back in it. Here's the pitch. And he does. Working the inside corner, 2-1.
And much better success with the four-seamer today. Tim Hill is up.
3-3 ball game, 2-1 here to Terang. 1 for 3 today. And back with a strike, make that 1 for 2. He had a sacrifice, got the bunt down. First inning. So 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Okay, now this time, obviously the split isn't working the way he wanted. He's got the slider going and the fastball. Last night he did not have that slider to fall back on.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball down the right field line. That could be trouble. It is foul. Hooked at the last couple of seconds. Caught a break.
Yeah, that is a break. See what hit off the wall and bounced back in. So it was a couple of feet foul.
Didn't expect to hear country roads here in Wisconsin. I'm not going to lie.
No, me either. And they're singing along.
In Seattle, Jared Kelnick, that was his, because he had minor leagued in West Virginia, he had that as his walk-up, and I was still like,
okay.
I went to school in West Virginia. I just didn't expect to hear it outside of that state.
Well, they're singing.
Yep, I like it.
Well,
2-2.
very catchy.
2-2 pitch. Cruz to the plate. Swing and a miss. And that was that dandy splitter.
Is he up again?
See, again, sort of the incongruity because, we think
I know.
Edwin Diaz was the only guy that used this song. And a lot of people like this song. William Contreras, the hitter, he's walked his last 2 times up and also struck out, so he's 0 for 1. 1 out here in the 7th. And he pokes one into the gap, right center field. Coming on as Spencer Jones can't get it. Drops in front. Nice little lob shot base hit by Contreras, a 1-out base runner.
Okay, so he's been on 3 times today. A couple of walks, a single, did strike out in the first inning.
And that's the same kind of controlled swing he used last night to hit the sac fly to right field that proved to be the game winner.
This is the same part of the order.
There's Gary Sanchez. Sanchez struck out, walked, scored on the sac fly, and struck out looking. Matter of fact, it was a challenge won by J.C. Escarra. First pitch to him, in there for strike. Kickoff Memorial Day weekend, Yankee Stadium on May 22. It's Giancarlo Stanton basketball jersey night. Fans are going to get 18,000 fans. Get a Stanton basketball jersey courtesy of State Farm. Get those tickets today, Yankees.com. Here's pitch, swung on and hit to the top of the screen, and then goes over the screen. Well, lucky fan.
Okay, so Contreras 4 for 10, 2 ribbies and 2 walks this series. A good series.
Yankees looking for a double play ball right here. Contreras not a fast runner, nor is Sanchez. Jazz playing up the middle. He's the second baseman. Here's the 0-2. Pitch to Sanchez. Bounced up there. Good block by Escarra. Ball 1-2.
Gary's actually caught a very good game. Seems much more relaxed here.
1 out. Runner at first. A 1-2 pitch to Sanchez. Here it comes, and swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Nice on that splitter. He's got it going now.
Fernando Cruz, his second strikeout. 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Tied. It's 3-3.
I thought Matt Blake just compared it to somebody throwing a knuckleball. You don't work on. I mean, you work on it, but it either is there or it's not. It's not like you can do something to make it be there.
You grip it and just throw it and hope that something good happens.
And you don't know where it's going, and you hope they swing at it.
I know that's what knuckleballers did. You grip it, I just push it out there. Here's pitch to Andrew Vaughn. Swinging a miss at a breaking ball. 0-1. Vaughn walked, hit by a pitch, and scored and struck out. So he's 0 for 1. Right-hand hitter. 2 out, 1 on, 3-3 game, bottom 7. Here's pitch. Check this swing, did he? Go down to first. Trip Gibson said, nope, he did not check it. 0-2. So Fernando feeling good about himself here right now.
Well, it comes and goes, and when he's on, it's so good.
Righty on righty here. He's got Vaughn 0-2. Here's pitch. And a weak late swing. How did he even get a piece of it to foul it off?
So now he's got it going. So you can't hit it. So you just keep going at it.
Totally flummoxed on that swing. Late emergency hack.
I don't even know how he got a piece of that ball. It was so off kilter.
Runner at first. That's Contreras. 0-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out in a tag by Escarra. Completes it right there. So the base hit proves to be harmless as Fernando Cruz strikes out the side swinging. We go to the 8th inning. Score tied at 3. Yankees and Brewers on WFAN. Yankees radio driven by G. When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best plays always happen fast, like a double play or a rocket into the gap. At Red Pocket Mobile, customer service moves just as quickly. Need help with your wireless service? Just call or start a chat, and a real person answers in 2 minutes or less. No waiting, just real customer care when you need it. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets brings every thrilling moment straight to you. Key Food, the difference is key.
In baseball, great teams know one thing. Smart defense wins championships. The same is true when it comes to protecting yourself. That's why more Americans are...
Y.com.
New pitcher for the Brewers, Aaron Ashby. We saw him in last night's game. He pitched 2 innings, a hit, a run, a walk, 3 strikeouts. He wound up getting the win to go 7-0 with a 2.16 ERA. He's going to face 2-3-4 in the order here for the Yankees in a 3-3 game. Ben Rice looking to get untracked. He has been scuffling lately. Hitless in his first 9 bats coming into today's game. He's 0 for 3, so make that 0 for his last 12. So he's kind of due. Rice, Judge, and Bellinger here in the top of the 8th. Lefty on lefty here. And happy Mother's Day out there to everybody. First pitch from Ashby. Swing on a hit foul left side. 0-1. A lot of pink socks here at the ballpark today on these ball players. I love it. Swing and a miss. Actually got a swing and a miss, and it goes off of the catcher. Ricocheted off of Gary Sanchez. To the right, 0-2 to Ben. Yankees got on top in the first inning. Judge with a 2-out homer. Added another in the second. First hit, first RBI for Spencer Jones. 2-0 lead into the 4th. Rodon gave up a 3 spot. The Yankees tied it in the 6th on a Chisholm double. And swing and a miss. It's down and away for Ben Rice. He is struggling right now. He went from hot to very cold. So 1 down as Ashby records a strikeout.
Score big on authentic gear at MLBshop.com. From official jerseys and memorabilia to hats and hoodies, we've got the season covered. Visit MLBshop.com/Yankees, the official source for Yankees gear.
Judge in his previous encounter against Mr. Ashby, a walk. There's big man in the box and ready to go. First pitch from Ashby. Swung on, bouncing ball down to third, but foul. Meat of the order for the Yankees, presented by Chef IQ Sense. Intuitive wireless meat thermometer that makes dinner easy. Never under or overcook your chicken, fish, or meat again. So get yours today at chefiq.com. 0-1 here to Judge in a 3-3 game, top 8. The pitch. Breaking ball down low. 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and error for the Yankees. 3 runs, 3 hits for Milwaukee. 1-1 to Judge. Pitched in the dirt. Ball 2. He is being really careful.
Well, lefty against Judge. Got a lefty on deck, though it doesn't really matter with Bellinger, as we've said.
Last night, an intentional walk to Judge in the 10th inning by Ashby. 2-1 pitch. Way outside, ball 3. He's avoiding him like the plague.
I mean, I would think it would get the guy on deck get a little adrenaline going. You're walking this guy to get to me every single time.
Cody's been through it before.
Well, he's producing, too.
Indeed.
Yes, he is.
3-1. Here's pitch to Judge. Breaking ball, got it in there for a strike. Went back to a route, 3-2.
You did, a little curveball.
Third man out of the pen here for the Brewers. And a pitch. Strike three called on the outside corner, and Judge just turned and walked away. 2 down.
Well, that was some performance by Mr. Ashby.
Pitched like he didn't want to pitch to him, and then comes back with a bang. Brings up Cody Bellinger.
And Andy Ashby leads baseball in wins as a reliever. He's 7-0. 7 wins in 7 weeks.
2 out, nobody on. Pitch to Bellinger. Fastball in there for a strike. So Aaron Ashby, young left-hander. Quick 2 outs against the 2 and 3 hole hitters for the Yankees. Here's the 0-1. Next pitch. Breaking ball outside, 1-1.
Sliders. He's throwing that fastball's 98 miles an hour coming from the left side.
1-1 to Bellinger. 0 for 1, 2 walks today. Here's pitch. Thought about pulling the trigger, didn't, and takes a strike, 1-2.
99. It really doesn't look like he's throwing that hard.
Ashby leans in on that right knee, comes set just below the belt. 1-2 here to Belly. Pitch outside with a breaking ball, 2-2. Score tied at 3 here in the 8th, top of the 8th, here in Milwaukee on this Mother's Day.
Tim Hill continuing to warm.
2-2 to Bellinger. Cody patiently waiting, and here we go. Ashby set, kicks, deals, pitch, breaking ball, swung on a little looper into right center field. That will get down for a base hit. Cody Bellinger. Yes, indeed, folks, another 2-out base hit for Cody.
And didn't try and do too much, went down and met it, and almost lofted it. Just a little swing, little uppercut. Just get it over this. It was pretty much, let's get it over the second baseman's head. That's what he was saying. And that's what he did.
This Jazz Chisholm doubled to right, down the right field line, hit the top of the fence, and didn't go over for a ground rule double. And he caught a break there, and that allowed the runner to score. And the first pitch breaking ball for a strike. It was Bellinger scoring on that play. Oh, 0-1 to Jazz. Back-to-back left-hand hitters against Ashby. Pitch. Fastball for strike. He's an 0-2 hole in a blink.
This would be a tough matchup with this 98-mile-an-hour fastball.
Bellinger a couple of steps off, taking that lead at first. Jazz behind 0-2. Ashby to the plate, the pitch. Wow, that was close. Might have been a little bit low and a tad outside. Heck of a pitch to take 1-2.
See if we can see that again. Oh, boy, maybe a little outside.
Sanchez did his best to steal it, too. 1-2. Here's the pitch to Jazz. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. He took a mighty hack and almost corkscrewed himself into the ground. Strike 3. No runs, a hit. No errors, and a man left. Bottom 8 coming up. Yankees and Brewers deadlocked at 3 on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. When life changes, you need a bank that's committed to being there, whether it's buying your first home, starting a family, or planning for retirement. At Provident Bank, our dedication means you always have someone to count on, no matter what your financial needs are. Experience the power of commitment. Visit a branch or connect online today. Provident Bank, here for you at every stage. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
In baseball, great teams know one thing. Smart defense wins championships. The same is true when it comes to protecting yourself. That's why more Americans are starting with Byrna Less Lethal. Byrna Less Lethal personal protection products are designed to stop an attacker for up to 40 minutes.
They're right.
Well, the new pitcher is Tim Hill, and after the game last night, when asked about his throw to third base instead of getting the out at first, he said, I made a good pitch, and my instinct told me to throw to third, and my instinct was wrong. So he knew he had made a mistake, but he thought he was going to be able to get him, just could not.
First batter is going to be Luis Rengifo, batting in the 6th hole here for Milwaukee in this 3-3 game, bottom 8. First pitch. Just outside, ball 1. Rengifo today, a strikeout, reached on a fielder's choice, came around to score, and reached on an error by McMahon.
This is
1-0. Pitch swung on, served into right field for a base hit. Spencer Jones will gather it out there and get it back in.
And Rengifo was the guy that Tim Hill hit when he threw to third base because McMahon was not ready to be over there. And he just took it off the outside part of the plate. Didn't do too much. See, that's what he does. He just got right off the end of the bat, went right, just scooted it right into right field. And Camilo Doval is warming up.
They got a base runner for Rengifo.
That's David Hamilton.
David Hamilton up there. Here's Garrett Mitchell. Takes first pitch strike with McMahon charging in from third, looking for the bunt.
How do you describe David Hamilton? Very fast.
Taking a good lead, too, against Hill, who's a left-hander looking right at him. Here's pitch. Shows bunt. Takes a breaking ball outside. 1-1.
Now, Uribe, who took over the closer job for Masterby, is warming up. I just showed Rengifo on Yes Network getting hit last night.
1-1. Late swing, late hack. Got a piece of it for a foul ball. 1-2. Ball didn't get out of the batter's circle. So 1-2 to Garrett Mitchell. Hamilton running for Rengifo. He's at first. The 1-2 pitch from Tim Hill. Pitch, swung on and hit up the middle. Takes Cabby's right there at the back. Step, throw, got him, double play.
Well, one pitch away from a double play every time with Tim Hill.
Man, hit right to Caballero. Game summary brought to you by Helix Wireless, connecting everything everywhere. Early lead, Yankees. Home run Judge in the first. Spencer Jones, first hit. First RBI in the second. Then Milwaukee took advantage of some wildness from Rodon, put up 3 on the board in the fourth. Jazz Chisholm tied it. Here's a bouncing ball to Jazz. Throws the first for the final out. And nicely done by Tim Hill. Jazz tied it with the 6th inning double. We go top 9, tied at 3. Here in WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
Baseball fans, it's game time. Gear up for the season with Key Food and their family of supermarkets. Your one-stop shop for all your game day essentials. Whether you're grilling up hot dogs or snacking on peanuts and popcorn, Key Food has you covered with a selection that never strikes out. Plus, as a proud sponsor of New York Yankees Radio, Key Food and their family of supermarkets
is yes.
Well, the new pitcher is Abner Uribe. Now, Uribe started out this season in 7 games, 5.68 ERA. But in the 8 games since he's taken over for the closer, he's got a 2.57 ERA, and he's gone 3 for 3 in save chances. So they actually flip-flop. Both are doing much better. No, this isn't to save, but...
Well, McGill did a nice job in the 7th inning. He walked 1, but he got out of it. So now here's Uribe. Going to face McMahon, Caballero, and Jones, 6, 7, and 8 in the order for the Yankees. 3-3 game. 3 runs, 6 hits, an error for the Yankees. 3 runs, 4 hits for Milwaukee.
And David Hamilton will stay in the game and play third base.
A lot of stranded runners today. 5 for the Yankees and 8 for Milwaukee. Uribe, tall right-hander. And slim, too. First pitch to McMahon in there for strike right under his hands. 0-1. Don't forget, after the game, stay tuned for the post-game show with Emmanuel Barbari, brought to you by Verizon Business, helping small businesses make it big. McMahon, left-hand hitter against the righty. Uribe, next pitch. Top of the zone, didn't miss by much. 1-1. Mack today, popped to third, fly, hit a hard liner to right. It was hooking, and left right fielder Perkins at the time made a heck of a catch. It's also grounded out to third.
Uribe, just 25 years old. I say he's 6'4", 205. He looks thinner than 205, doesn't he?
I think that's about right. I thought he was taller than 6'3", to be honest.
6'4", he said, yeah.
1-1 here to McMahon. Hamilton, the new third baseman. Here's pitch. Swung on a hit foul behind home plate, 1-2. Yeah, reference they have him at 6'3". Boy, I have to go to the DR at some point and see all these players, man. There's another kid had a Santo Domingo in the DR.
Another one, yep, because of some of the...
There's a great industry down there, if you will. 1-2 to McMahon. And a pitch to Mack. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Wow. Got him.
Yeah, got him on a slider.
4 of the last 5 hitters have K'd. Actually, more than that.
This is his Major League service, 1 year, 121 days at the beginning of the season, non-drafted free agent.
5 of the last 6 hitters have struck out for the Yankees. How about that? There's Caballero. Doubled his center, since then a ground out and a pop out to a bunt attempt to the pitcher. First pitch, fastball up and in.
Another one. That was just 100 miles an hour. It was high, but it was 100 miles an hour, so that's what he's got. That was a sinker. Kind of when they say that Duvall's sinker is 100 miles an hour. That's what this guy's throwing.
Righty on righty. Pitch from Uribe. In tight, missed. Ball 2-0.
David Bednar's just gotten up.
We're in the top of the 9th. Score tied at 3. Last night, these two teams played a 10-inning game won by Milwaukee. Brewers won the first game 6-0 behind Mizorowski, who was amazing. Pitch way inside. 3-0. Cabby's the right guy you want to have on the base path. Try to get a lead run here.
And Uribe just smacked his legs, walked around. He was very frustrated with that pitch.
4 years in the majors, all here with Milwaukee for Uribe. 3-0. And in there for a strike, a slider, 3-1. Wow, Uribe last year, 75 games, finished 15 of them, had a 1.67 ERA. On the first base side of the rubber from the stretch. 3-1 to Cabby, the pitch. In there for a strike, Cabby challenged it. He dropped his bat.
Pitch is called a strike. The batter is challenging.
Dropped his bat, thinking
he was going to walk.
He was going to walk.
took off his leg brace.
Guess what?
Ball's overturned. Batter's awarded first base.
All right, so now you get Caballero. He is second to Jose Ramirez in base stealing. He's got 13 bags. He's been caught 4 times. So take your chances here.
And now we can see Caballero be Caballero.
Spencer Jones with an opportunity here. 1 for 3, got his first hit, first RBI. First home run is probably the next thing he wants to check on that box. There goes Cabby, got a break, had a pitch, swung on it and hit foul into the dugout, first base side. Cabby didn't waste any time. Baby, come back. How great is that?
He's good, this guy. He's really good.
We're laughing at the song. Who was it? Orleans, I think. It was a group. And Cabby stole second, but it was a foul ball. Said, baby, come back. Well done. Points.
They're good here. They've done that.
That's very cute. 0-1 here to Spencer Jones. Let's see if Cabby goes again. He holds, he jumps. And chase back, he dives in at the back corner.
And actually a good stop over there by Vaughn, because that was a little high.
Spencer Jones 1 for 3, his second big league game. Cabby inching out. He doesn't go. Here's a pitch, swung on and missed. And held on by Sanchez. So Jones behind here, 0-2. He struck out in the 5th inning on an off-speed pitch. He grounded out to short in the 7th and got a smash base hit against the starter Henderson back in the 2nd inning. Throw over to first. Cabby just got back in. Woo!
Yeah, a little booing going on here. Yes. Goodness.
3-3 game, top of the 9th here in Milwaukee.
Trying to get the dirt out of those gloves.
Big turnaround from last year when these teams met at the stadium in the Bronx. Cabby, good lead. Inching out. Hold, stops.
A little stutter step.
He is making it really nuts. He hasn't thrown.
No, he hasn't moved either.
His pitch, swung on, slicing, fly ball, left field, sinking quick, but it's run down out there by Churio, and he makes the play. 2 down here in the 9th. And I bring up J.C. Escarra, who's 0 for 2 of the walk. 2-out runner at first in this 3-3 game. Big change from last year when the Yankees swept Milwaukee at Yankee Stadium and outscored them in the 3 games 36-14.
It was the first series of the year. It was opening day.
Second game, they had 9 home runs. Here's Escarra, catcher today, batting in the 9 spot. Cabby dives back as he was trying to get some forward momentum towards second, but he had a quick recovery to get back. Well, he's definitely in Uribe's head. Shortstop Ortiz playing up the middle against the left-hand swinging J.C. Escarra. Caballero working on that lead. Inching out. He doesn't go. Here's the pitch. Fastball for a called strike. See if they take a chance right here. Caballero 13 out of 17 in base stealing. Walking lead. Inching out. There he goes. Here's a pitch. Swing on, hit up that right to the shortstop. Are you kidding me? Right behind the bag. He took a step to the bag, touched it up, and that'll do it.
Couldn't have been easier.
Oh, my goodness. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left. We go bottom 9, a 3-3 game. The Yankees in Milwaukee on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.
In baseball, the best managers like having options. Your wireless should work the same way. With Red Pocket Mobile, you can choose from 3 major 5G networks, giving you the flexibility to find the signal that works best for wherever you are. At home, on the road, or anywhere in between. You're always in control. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
At Provident Bank, community isn't just something they talk about, it's something they live every day. For more than 187 years, they've been putting your needs first. From checking accounts with better rewards to local lenders right in your neighborhood to online banking that's accessible 24/7. Provident is proud to be an official partner of the Yankees Radio Network because they're part of your team. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
I wake up.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first order of $50 at shop.foodbazaar.com. Food Bazaar Supermarket, proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network.
UB Delivery.
And the new pitcher is David Bednar, ERA of 3.31 so far, and he is in, and he will try and keep them from scoring. Bottom of the ninth here, as the 40,000 people have not left.
They got a Mother's Day treat here for sure. 3-3 ball game, bottom 9, 9-1-2 coming up for the Brewers. Ortiz, Turiel, and Terang. We saw Bednar last night throw a scoreless inning. He struck out one. That was in the ninth. Here's Joey Ortiz, their shortstop. He's 0 for 3 today. McMahon playing back at third. Straight up in the infield. And first pitch, swung on and hit foul. Right side, 0-1. Right now we pause for station identification on WFAN Yankees Radio.
The home of Boomerang Geo. Morning 6 to 10 is WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York, and Odyssey Sports Station.
Next pitch from Bednar. Just missed outside, 1-1. 9-1-2. Ortiz, Turiel, and Terang. We're in the bottom of the ninth. 1-1 from Bednar. And the pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and missed.
That's a great curveball. He's got his array of breaking pitches are so great even before he gets to the split.
And he's up mid-90s and drops that breaking ball down to 75. Here's the 1-2. And the pitch from Bednar. Heated him up with the fastball. He did go, says Tripp Gibson. Umpired first. One down on the strikeout. So one away. And brings up Jackson Turiel. Turiel 1 for 2 with a strikeout against Bednar.
0 for 3 today. Just came back. It's only his, fourth game?
Yep, right-hand hitter. First pitch. There's that slow breaking ball at 76 in there for a called strike.
Yeah, that's tough. Then he comes back with that fastball. That's almost 20 miles an hour more.
0-1. And fouled off. Getting out of the way, Spencer Allen, the first base coach.
So that was exactly 20 miles an hour more. It was 97.
Turiel going to use the timeout. Bednar's got him 0-2. One out, nobody on, 3-3, bottom 9. Here's the pitch. And swing and a miss, struck him out, down and in. Impressive. Good pitch, great location, 2 away.
See, then he went to the splitter. So you got the curve and the fastball, and then he goes to the splitter. Wow. The difference between the two. That one actually was just about a strike, just in the bottom of the box there.
Quick 2 outs. Here's Bryce Terang. 1 for 3 with a sacrifice bunt in the first inning. First pitch swung on, sent to center field, backing up Grisham, running out of room. He's on the track, turning, looking, gone. Bryce Terang completes the sweep of the Yankees with a ninth inning home run, a 4-3 win, beating the Yankee closer, David Bednar. Wow, what a celebration at home plate. And Bryce Terang, just his 6th home run. He's their best hitter. 23rd run batted in. And Terang, his first career hit off of Bednar. He's now 1 for 4, and he'll never forget it. A walk-off here in Milwaukee. So the Brewers win 6-0 in Game 1, 4-3-10 last night, and coming back with a soul-crushing win right here. A 2-out walk-off home run by Bryce Terang, 4-3 final. Final numbers coming up after this timeout here in WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep. At Provident Bank, they know every stage of your business brings new challenges. That's why they offer the products, services, and strategies to help your business succeed. From managing finances and reducing expenses to earning interest, their team is available to help. With strong lending expertise and local decision-making, Provident Bank is ready to support your business. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to value, Red Pocket Mobile hits it out of the park. With Red Pocket Mobile, premium 5G plans start at just $10 a month, and that price stays locked in. No surprise increases, no late inning price jumps. Just wireless that keeps delivering a price guarantee month after month. Visit redpocket.com to see why more Americans are switching to better wireless without paying more. Red Pocket Mobile is a proud sponsor of the Yankees Radio Network. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
It's game time and you don't want to miss a pitch. So why not do all your grocery shopping right from your own dugout? Go to shop.foodbazaar.com. Use promo code FANSGET10 and get $10 off your first order of $50. Never miss a pitch and get $10 off your first